So last session, some things happened. No. Alright, so last session,
I mean, it's true.
yeah, things happened. You guys rested in the Tilda's tiny hut. You guys, Prim and Malbert talked about what was going on currently in Ironfast. Then Prim and Zaitari talked about things, and then in the morning, you guys made a detour to a hunting post known as the Daedar site. Uh, on the way, Raine and Tilda became exhausted because they weren't dressed properly for the coast. Everybody else was fine with their Constitution saving throws. So you guys procured some warm clothing. Raine procured some bear and wolf urine, and Melanie got a polar bear onesie with the head still attached. And then you guys continued your journey up the mountain. The weather is really crappy. You couldn't see more than 15 feet in front of you. And you guys were then in this terrible slushy snow mix, were ambushed by a pair of yetis. And then later on, Remora.
Use their names, damn it.
Hetty and Betty died.
Yeti.
The yetis.
Oh, wait. I thought you guys threw the urine at people.
No!
We threw them at yetis. Rain threw
We
them
threw
at
it at an uncertainty as to what was going to be happening.
That's true.
I feel better knowing that you didn't throw it at people.
We interrupted their
Vow renewal.
Their vow renewal.
I honestly thought that you threw it at actual dwarves or something. You guys.
No!
No.
We
I
wouldn't
never know.
do that.
Rain might.
But the yetis nearly killed us, and then Prim almost single-handedly beat the shit out of Remoras.
Yep, a young Ramoras popped up while you guys were fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And then, after the battle, you guys figured, hey, you guys aren't going to go anywhere fast because the weather's shit, and Malbert was no help because the weather was shit. So you guys decided to rest up, and there was a sending sent to Alexandria about being delayed by bad weather, which I totally forgot to type out a response, so I will do that. Does anybody want to do anything before morning? Okay.
Yes, I would.
Yes, Melanie.
All right. Did I also get like cold weather clothing while I was at the place?
You also
Yeah.
got the full cold weather clothing in your onesie.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And I
the
think
like polar bear.
yeah, and I
polar bear
think you
cape.
got like I think you got hit by one of the yetis.
I saw I don't have full health. I'm assuming I got
Yeah,
punched by a Yeti.
one
That's
of the
fine.
yetis hit you and looked at you really funny and paralyzed you for a short time.
I think it was Betty.
Betty
Okay.
probably did it because she was the first one to go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Betty was the first one to attack us.
Are we like in the camp area?
You're in the tiny hut.
Okay. Oh, if we're all in the tiny hut, my plan to stealth up on somebody wearing the polar bear hat.
I knew that's what it was gonna be. I was gonna say you bear down and roll a stealth check.
less well. I'm still gonna try it though.
Are
Okay.
you waiting outside in case someone has to use the bathroom?
I am going to be like, I've got to go pee, and leave. I'm sorry. I just have to go deal with something outside, and I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna pull up the polar bear piece, and I'm going to stealth back into the hut.
Oh my god.
And
I mean,
to tackle Prim because she's small and she's going to be eaten by a bear. I'm being
All right.
very stealthy, as you can see.
Prim, roll.
I also want to point out that
I like
Prim,
that you almost didn't see me.
Yeah.
I want to point out that Prim was also like the Remoras landed on top of her.
Oh
So
yeah.
she's already been tackled and traumatized by something, by the thing that tackled her today.
Oh, well, apparently Melanie forgot about that.
So Prim just watches Melanie come into the hut.
Yes.
I mean, to be
Doesn't
fair,
say
if
anything.
it was an
Rawr.
actual bear.
And then she's just gonna like laugh and be done. She's having been seen, she is no longer going to attempt to tackle anyone.
So you like it then?
Rawr, this is bear. Rawr.
That's good. I was worried that, yeah, I was worried you wouldn't like it. But everyone
don't
would
know.
think that it was really your style.
I don't know what's not to like. I can now be a bear. Good job on the creepy thing, remoras.
Oh, don't mention it. I don't ever want to be quite as close to those things ever again. Felt like it was on fire.
Oh,
And like, even after it was dead, like it just being close to it was almost enough to burn.
seems like it's odd that it's here. Are we in like a volcanic area?
No,
I feel like that's a question from Malbert.
Malbert says no. There's no volcanoes around here. Remoras
Oh.
tend to run pretty hot. It's why they can't stay in warm climates. Is because they'll So they use that heat to warm themselves in areas like this.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, now that my bear has been found out, I suppose we can sleep.
He's just looking at you like, this is the person I want to challenge me. He's gonna be like, yep, sleep. I'm going to sleep. He's gonna go sleep. Watches.
Prim will take last watch.
Is it
Normally
Melanie
does.
here? I want to make one thing very clear. Not a furry.
At which point, I tip down the bear head and try to like tap her with it, like to make it look like she's getting a bear kiss. Just...
Okay, that's kind of cute.
And then I will volunteer for the first watch.
You do realize like the bear head, like it still is like it's like a slightly open mouthed bear with still all its teeth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not like the cute. Yeah, it's
The Coke Bear, come on, let's be honest.
yeah. All right. So what's the watch order?
I'll go first.
I'll go
Alright.
third.
Fourth for Prim.
Not it.
Anybody go? Malbert will take second if nobody else wants to take second.
That's why we have an NPC.
Right? Yeah, Raine will let him take the second. She does not like to take watches where she has to get up and then go back to sleep.
Okay. So I got Melanie, Malbert, Zai, then Prim. Is that enough? Okay.
Would say so.
All right, Melanie, your watch is first.
Perception?
Yes, please.
Disadvantage for bear.
Okay. Allow me to. So, as of now, so the hut is nice and
Cozy.
Yep, nice and cozy. It has stopped slushing, slushy mixing from the sky. So it is clear-ish for you to look out around and see, and you hear maybe a few howls in the distance of possibly wolves, but nothing seems to be catching your eye, or there seems to be nothing there.
Okay.
You can go wake up Malbert.
I shall do so.
All right. He wakes up. He, gives you the thumbs up, and he will watch. Okay. All right. He goes to wake up Zaitari. He has nothing to report. His watch passed without incident.
Okay.
All right, Zaitari.
Let me actually open up my character sheet.
I mean, I think that would help.
It would
In
help.
general, yeah.
Definitely. Come on. There we go. All right. Not my strong suit.
All right, you didn't have to roll very high to see this.
And we all die.
No, nothing can get us at us in the hut. It'll be fine.
You didn't have to roll very high to see this. You do see a pair
Oh,
of
boy.
a pair of polar bears walking outside of the hut. They're not coming towards. You just see them. They're not that far away. They're like probably from where you are, 60 feet away.
Okay.
And
I very gently wake up Tegan.
yes, and
Tell
he's like, huh?
I like start shaking his shoulder. Look.
He's like, I don't see anything.
Oh.
The tiny hut doesn't illuminate at all.
Not
Or just-
really.
Not really. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna cast dancing lights and
Okay.
have them float out from the tiny hut just to illuminate where the polar bears are.
Okay.
No magic can pass through the tiny hut.
Can I cast magic outside of the tiny hut?
No?
Shit.
I mean, you can if you walk out of the tiny hut.
What
Cast the
if?
magic.
Yeah. What if I stick my head and hands out, cast the dancing lights, and then stick myself back in?
That's up to the GM.
How long
Or
did
the
dancing
DM.
light last?
It's a minute for concentration.
Sure. I'll let
Okay.
that happen.
Yeah, it's not like light, where it just kind of keeps going. It's just kind of, you have to concentrate on it. It's fancier. You can do more things with it. I love dancing lights.
Okay.
They'll be very faint, like kind of, very, like
a red laser.
more. There'll be very faint, warm white kind of lights.
All right.
So it's natural looking.
Okay. So
Probably confusing the shit out of the polar bears, but I'm trying to keep it away from them so that they don't lose their night vision completely.
okay. You cast it, and they seem slightly annoyed. They're not sure like what the hell is this, but they just keep walking past, and Tegan's like, they're very
Turn
large.
that light off.
But the perfect predators in this environment. And he looks over at Melanie's like onesie.
I like to imagine that Melanie is just like spooning Raine, and that Raine's gonna wake up, kind of turn over, and
Ah!
have that exact bear face, right?
Right in their face. Yep. I didn't ask for this.
Tegan is gonna lean against you and say, "Do you think they're together?"
I mean,
He meant the pillow bears, not Raine and Melanie.
We
I
all
mean,
know about
in both instances. I mean, obviously, definitely for, those two, and I just gesture over to where it looks like a very emaciated-looking polar bear is basically taking over the body of Raine as they're laying on the ground.
Yeah, and
I just-
Tegan's like, "Is she roaring in her sleep?"
I don't quite know how she's pulling that off.
I don't know either.
I'm not quite sure if she's actually asleep either, as I just kind of look over at Melanie and start saying shit about her. I don't think she's a very capable fighter. I don't know how she keeps it up, what with her laser sword and things.
Yeah.
Okay, she's actually asleep. But I would imagine yes, for the polar bears that are actually alive and look very pretty outside.
Well, come on. Don't be like that.
kind of nice when there's not snow in your face and you're just taking in the whole environment around you. Isn't it?
Yes, it is. I wish that we could just travel with the tiny bubble around us all the time.
That would be
because then
nice, yeah.
we could just have a window with which to look outside at the world. But unfortunately, it does not work that way.
Mm. Maybe Tilda can invent something like that?
Maybe.
Maybe.
She is a very good wizard. I wouldn't
is.
put it past her.
Yes, she is very, she's very intelligent and talented. And ketchup, why?
I
Ketchup
can
agree
hear
or disagree?
What? He's just looking at me.
Meow meow meow. bitch.
What?
Meow meow.
Okay.
What do you want?
He keeps on walking off and then looking back at me.
He wants you to follow him.
Now he's under the desk.
Follow him under the desk.
Please
It'll
don't.
lead you to a magical world called Narnia.
Don't have like a gift for me under there. Here. My coat's on my chair. You can sleep on it. Okay. But yeah, Tegan says yes, she's very talented and intelligent, and your group is very lucky to have somebody as dependable as she on, helping you.
Damn fucking right.
Wow, that's correct.
He's also looking over just in case she's awake.
I mean, while that's correct, Tegan, I think they should also be lucky to have me, considering I am
that's...
your significant other.
That's
don't want to speak too highly.
Oh, that's without question. I didn't
That's
want to
what I
tell you
thought.
something you already knew.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
I'm
I
not
still
awake.
like to hear-
Otherwise, I'd be like, me next, Tegan, me next.
I still like to hear about it, though.
Then I shall tell you more often how splendid and wonderful you are.
I would definitely appreciate it.
Ketchup, stop.
But it's all right, Tegan. I know you can go back to bed. I will
I just hear him banging around.
keep my watch.
He's on my computer chair. Like on the back of it, like headbutting me. Okay, are you gonna pick a place? You can just be
I
on
love
the
that game with cats. Pick a place to lay down. You can just get situated. Go ahead. Come on.
Okay. All right. He will go back to. He'll give you a kiss and go back to sleep. And it will be Prim's watch next.
Okay. All right.
I'll gently wake up Prim.
Okay.
Your turn.
Gets up, groggily stretches,
They were
puts on her
polar
armor.
bears.
goes out. So, polar bears?
Yeah, there were polar bears earlier.
Oh. Maybe they'll come back.
I don't know if I necessarily want that when we're traveling. I'd rather not have to try and kill them. Though I guess we could probably run away. Though I don't know how fast they are in this environment.
I could just put them in a box.
That would work.
Alright. Let me go and take watch. And she goes and takes watch.
Okay.
All right, about 5 minutes after Mallory lays down.
Or is
Once
Zaitari?
she's yes. Thank you. About 5 minutes after she lays down, I'm going to stealth over.
Aren't you asleep?
You're meant to be
No,
asleep.
I wasn't asleep. I heard her. And so I'm going to go over.
Really?
Yes. And I am going to just get right in her ear.
First of all, I need
Say
you to
wrong.
roll a perception check so you can.
Me?
Yeah, you.
No. Oh, yeah.
At disadvantage because you were asleep before. You don't know when Zaitari went to sleep.
Okay.
You're asleep.
I just wanted to just go over and just say at a normal volume, just roar into her ear, but fine.
You can
I'll
you can
sleep through
try
it.
you can try getting up early.
No, not worth it.
So-
Going back to sleep.
So you're willing to get up in the middle of the all right. I will not try to understand this logic.
That's all right.
Okay.
Just let it out.
All right. Prim, with
Mhm.
your 23,
How many bears do I see?
well, you feel a slight tremor in the earth.
Oh God.
And you're like, okay, if I stay very still, perhaps it will pass, like last time. It keeps on getting stronger,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not coming from beneath the ground. Your 23 clearly can tell that.
I look up like around the mountains.
All right.
Is there like any signs of avalanches?
No, what you see is in the distance, and you're on a fairly like gentle slope at this point.
Mhm. And we're in like an alcove that I made too.
Yes, you are. So I guess you're seeing out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see there is something that blocks the light to the opening to the alcove, like very momentarily, and then seems to walk off. And then there's another one, and then walks off, and then you can finally catch where there's a gap, and in the distance, not too far in the distance, you see a woolly mammoth. It seems there's like a small herd of them that are walking by your alcove.
So Prim is just absolutely enchanted. Like she's never seen something like, because these are massive, right?
Yeah, they're
absolutely huge.
they're category huge, so yeah.
Yeah. And so like she's seen like dragons and like the remoras and the yetis and shit, but this is like mammoths are like 100% natural. Like not monstrosity. She's never seen an animal that's been this big.
I mean, in
As in-
our defense, you've seen us be mammoths multiple times.
That's not real.
Okay, all right, that's fair. It is.
It's different when it's like an actual animal. Like the first time that I ever saw a killer whale, I cried. Because I was just like, holy shit, it's so big and it's intelligent. Like it freaked me out. So Prim's just
That's
like
fair.
really slowly.
Wait a minute. What are you saying about Melanie?
So Prim really slowly tries to lean her head out of the bubble
Okay.
to like just follow them
Okay.
with her eyes without actually like trying to move her body too much because of her armor.
Mm-hmm.
Whose
So
body
just,
we're
like-
moving now?
Like just sticks her head out the bubble.
Okay, you stick your Prim sticks her head out the bubble, and they're at least heading. It looks like they're heading down the mountain, probably towards some greenery. But you watch these large hulking bodies just move. Though they're like deep in like a couple inches of snow, it seems like they just move effortlessly. Just because of the environment they know so well, and
And just, they're big. They're so big.
they're really big, and they're very graceful for creatures that are so large. They're just so used to moving in the bodies that the gods have given them, and you even see a pair of calves in the center being protected by the older members of the herd. And you do unfortunately see a couple, maybe one or two stragglers attempting to catch up with them, but they're very old. They look like one of them might be sick, the other might be very elderly at this point, so they're kind of trailing behind. But they're just
How far away is the sick one?
The sick one is probably from your vantage point. Probably about 40, maybe 40, 45 feet away from the bulk of the herd, and maybe 30 feet away from the alcove.
Okay. So the sick one, I'm going to, like, sort of, like, with my head poked out, just really quickly whisper, just like, try and catch up, and cast Healing Word.
Okay. Roll a medicine check for me,
Sure.
because you're not sure like what exactly is wrong. There it's far away. Okay. Um, the sickly one seems to perk up a little bit and moves a little faster. Not that much faster, but a little bit. So
Well,
making their way. The
seven
older
step-
one, because of age, there's
There's not much I
probably
can do
yeah,
about
there's
that.
probably nothing much you can do about that.
We could have the biggest breakfast ever.
Okay, so she's just absolutely delighted that she's managed to help it,
Okay.
at least for a little while. And she, like, reaches over, like, puts her head back in, like, reaches over and grabs Tilda, probably,
Okay.
and just, like, shakes her gently.
Huh? What?
Shh, shh, shh. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Come look. Come on.
Can I look in the morning, darling?
They'll be gone in the morning.
What?
And, like, point out towards the mammoth
All right.
towards her.
When
It's dark, isn't it?
yeah, well, the sun's beginning to rise at this point. It's like maybe 5:15 in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, you have dark vision, right?
Only when I cast the spell.
Okay. Oh, I always forget you're human. I keep thinking you're a half elf
Nope.
because there's so many more of them.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of half elves.
So you can see as they're walking down the mountain a large herd of mammoths walking gracefully through the snow towards the greenery below. The sun rays catching their dewy fur as they walk, just glinting a little bit in the rising sun.
Prim is just staring at you with this childlike wonder on her face. It's real ones.
Tilda kind of blinks and squints. Can I go back to sleep now, darling?
Prim pauses for a second. Yes, you can go back to sleep. I'm
Thank
sorry
you,
to
darling.
For all the shit Raine gets, she would have been better wake up.
sounds disappointed.
Tilda just kind of crawls back to her like sleeping pad and just curls up, and she's back to sleep within 5 minutes.
Prim doesn't wake anyone else up.
I'm so sorry.
She sits until dawn, watching them leave.
Okay. So morning comes. Malbert's one of the first ones awake. If anybody else wants to be awake, he wakes up around 6 o'clock. Takes out some rations and his spice pouch. Offers you some. Prim, it's it's weird. What he has carrying in his haversack is it's a lump of cured meat. It looks like, and he's like taking off pieces with a knife, and he has some slightly stale bread, and some jam as well,
Some jam.
like an onion jam. And he
Ew.
offers you some if you wish it. He says, "How you holding up? Sorry I couldn't get you guys up faster. This weather's crap."
Well, I mean, mostly it's good to be back home. So I don't really mind that it's taken longer.
Hmm.
And get to see some things that, even when I was living in Nortec, I didn't get to see. There were mammoths
Oh,
walked by us last night.
I heard.
Yes, a couple of wee ones that they had in the middle and walked right by us. Looked like they were heading down the mountain.
Sounds like they're going after the pine. Yeah, you do see them on occasion here. I see other things too. Saber-tooth cats and polar bears, and
Mm-hmm.
once in a while you do catch a glimpse of one of the large cold weather birds, the ones that can glide for hours on end. It's really nice out here.
It's very peaceful.
It
I think.
is, until you run into a yeti or a giant.
I mean, no.
Mostly it's peaceful. I prefer it out here than Nortec.
I think I'm beginning to see how you do. I liked living in the city. I liked my job. I liked the people I worked with. But I think there's something to be said about this sort of quiet existence. I feel like I would be able to do some very good thinking out here.
You do have a lot of time to think when you're out here.
Sometimes I wonder if it's easier to hear the gods when you're in places like this. It's like looking at her shield.
Believe me, with no sound, sometimes it just seems like they're louder in your head. But I got away mostly because I didn't want to deal with people anymore. Because
Politics.
And I just, when I was with my friends, I just wanted to help people. And you could go from town to town, help somebody, and not get caught up in the aftermath. But then if you decide to stay somewhere like Nortec, you get caught up. I didn't want that complication anymore. But I think I'm gonna have to go back after this.
It might be a complication, but we can't live without other people. Not forever. You know that.
Yeah. I need to
Eventually you just go crazy without them.
True. I need to get back. I need to make sure those people from Vanguard are taken care of properly. And I think I can use my standing, if I still have any, to help them.
I think that's a fairly worthy goal. Gods know that Vanguard needs the help right now.
And those folk that you spoke to and those kids, they're common folk. They're not nobility.
Mm-hmm.
They need the help. And I don't want them getting caught up as the victims from Vanguard and being tossed around by the nobility about
Some noble's charity case.
Exactly. I just don't want that to happen to them.
Yeah. If you want to know the name of maybe not a noble, but the merchant family, they've got a good amount of cash, and I used to know their son. Gods be willing, he's the one who's running the company now. In Nortec, if you want to look up the Dundurans, they might be willing to, I don't know, donate money to your cause without expecting anything back.
Oh, I definitely won't take any help or advice I can get, since I've been going for so long.
That would be my suggestion.
Alright.
Only, don't mention that it was I who told you about him.
He looks questioningly at you and gets the sense that, it's something you want to leave, and just his expression changes. Alright. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's no promises, but at least it's a start.
It's a start. I'll take anything I can get. I'm just a little worried about any glance. Like, you see his hammer is by his pack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a little worried if that comes with me.
You haven't really explained that. When I held it, I felt strange, but then when Melanie was holding it, there was something about her expression. It's not just an ordinary hammer, obviously.
Obviously, I think your friends could tell. Most of them, anyways.
Is the concern that someone's going to steal it, or
No.
You should be.
Do you remember when it's even if somebody steals it, it won't let somebody it doesn't find worthy wield it. It will be nothing but a it will be nothing but a regular hammer to them.
so it makes it sound like it's got a mind of its own.
Something like that. It seeks glory in battle. That's what it wants.
Well, if it's glory in battle that it wants, I can assure you that it's something that we tend to be running into quite often. We've already fought 2 dragons.
Did you? Don't let it hear you say that.
The hammer perks up.
You already see like Malbert like thinking about it.
Is your hammer happy to see me?
I mean, I was trying to think of a joke to go along with that, but I couldn't think of anything appropriately funny, but that definitely works.
But
Malbert, can I ask you a question?
sure.
How long have you been fighting? And not just fighting out here in the wilderness.
All together fighting?
All together fighting.
Alright. Well, I'm 178 this coming spring. So I've been fighting for about roughly maybe 98 years.
So since you were just a teenager, basically.
I joined the army young.
Have you considered that maybe it might be time to stop and rest?
Well, when Vanguard went up and I was taking care of them folks, I was giving it a thought. Yes. It's difficult, especially when you have something like that attached to you. Motions over to Hammer. What I'm afraid of, Prim. Do you remember that look your friend gave me when I challenged her?
Kind of hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm afraid if I'm in a city full of youngins and they see my hammer and they tried to fight me for it.
You're worried you won't be able to resist?
Exactly.
I think you're stronger than you give yourself credit for, but I can understand why it'd be a concern.
Hopefully when all this is over, I hope your friend... I'd like it to go somewhere where it doesn't have to collect dust.
Let's see where this current adventure takes us.
Mm.
We'll deal with it one step at a time.
I'll tell you one more thing about it. We can talk about more of it later. It has 2 names, technically. The first name, I told you already, is Storm's Fury.
Mm-hmm.
The second name, it's Cord's Thunder. It might not mean anything to you right now. But
Can I make a religion check?
you can make a religion
Broker?
check.
I know who Cord is.
You
That's
know
about
who
it.
Cord is. That you
Yeah.
know. The name Cord's Thunder or Storm's Fury, you don't think you've ever heard that before Malbert. Let's just say if you had a real learned individual or somebody who likes to read a lot.
I look at Tilda.
Like maybe her.
And then I look at Zaitari.
Excuse me.
It might mean something to them.
All right.
But for now, let's see where you're right. Let's see where the adventure takes us, and then we'll go from there.
Somewhere in the distance, Nenrine is under
Crying.
a pile of books and just like pops his head up and goes, "There's knowledge that I could have known."
Is anybody else involved in like hearing this conversation, or are you guys like
can get
outside the
up
bubble?
you guys can get up.
Yeah, it's like it was. We were talking before everyone else got up, but if you guys end up getting up in the course of it,
and Malbert's not gonna like try to keep it hush hush. He just tells us freely. Prim, roll an insight check. 1 second. What were you gonna ask? 1 second. Hold on. Mallory, what did you want to ask? Let's go with that.
I was going to ask if I could roll a check based off of the name.
Yeah.
Assuming that I was in the process of waking up and might have heard
Arcana or religion?
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Either
What am I
are
rolling?
terrible, so I'll make an Arcana check.
You're rolling an insight check, Heather. Can't recall. Don't know if you've ever heard it. You know who Cord is?
Yeah, I mean, I know who Cord is, but that's fine.
It's a low bar to know who Cord is.
Prim, you, like, when he's telling you all this, and after he ends with the line of, let's see where this adventure takes us, he looks tired. He looks like mentally, if somebody could look mentally exhausted, he's looking like that right now.
Okay.
Probably,
yeah,
probably because, partially maybe because of the hammer. Maybe he's carried it for so long, and now he's just like, I want to be done with this. But what were you gonna say?
So Prim doesn't say anything to him when she notices this look. But she resolves to keep an eye on him because she has the feeling that he thinks that this is going to be like his last adventure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys can, get up at whenever the time you want. If you want to roll any checks to try to decipher, try to get anything from the name of the weapon, you may. But yeah, so far.
I'll try it out. What do I have to roll?
Arcana or religion?
Seeing if I have a better score in either one.
I mean, are we just farming for a natural 20 at this point?
Oh my god, where's the R's?
I've been rolling low. That's the problem.
After Q.
Wait, I don't have a religion skill in my thing.
If you have to go into the thing and populate it.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'll just do Arcana. Haha, I don't know anything.
What's a chord?
Aww.
I see. That's the limit. That's where you don't know who Cord is. Is a stick.
I just woke up. I'm
Under
more
9.
concerned with getting the sleep out of my eyes, and I'm like, Chorus Fury, huh? Oh, that's cool.
I smell taco shells being burned.
That's not good.
That's
No,
a
that's not
weird
good.
thing to have in our camp.
Malbert's looking at his.
Are you having a stroke?
No, it's actual taco shells that are being cooked outside, out in the kitchen.
Malbert looks at his burnt bread. Sorry about that. Offers some cut off cured meat, onion jam, and bread to anybody who wishes it. And his bag of spices.
Tilda kind of makes she's obviously trying to be polite, but anyone who has been traveling with her would see her kind of wrinkle her nose at the onion jam.
He gets it and quickly moves on. No problem.
No, thank you,
No.
darling.
Oh, okay. Offers it to anybody else who wants any.
I'll just have some rations, I guess.
All right.
Did I get a full night's rest?
You got a full night's rest.
Okay, good.
You were awake for 8 minutes.
Well, you never know.
Okay.
I myself am very bad at falling asleep.
Okay. If you guys have nothing you want to do, Malbert will attempt to lead you up the mountain again.
At some point, after they've woken up, after they've started going up the mountain again, Prim will fall back to into step next to Melanie, and will kind of get close to her, just so only she can hear,
Mm-hmm.
and tell her just. So you remember how Malbert said that he was going to. He would fight you for the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
When that happens, I need you to absolutely beat the shit out of him.
Wow.
I thought that you, I thought that you liked him.
I do. I quite like him. He's very nice. That's
And
why you need to beat him.
Oh, you don't mean beat the snot out of him. You mean win. I
You
can
need
do
to,
that.
You need to win so hard that there's not any question.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I
Good.
mean, that
Counting on
hammer
you.
was a bit odd, but it's interesting, definitely.
I'm counting on you. And she tries to pat Melanie's back, but she's too short, so she probably ends up patting her on the butt instead.
Mm-hmm.
Without realizing it, because they're both wearing armor. And then she's strides up forward again.
I'm just gonna assume that Melanie's did she just pat my butt? And then just doesn't say anything, just kind of moves on. Just okay. That was weird.
It's like the football pat.
I mean, on my second date, I accidentally grabbed Kelly's butt, so...
That's how you know it's real.
And
It
you
is.
lived happily ever after.
Hey, it's been a decade.
Tale as old as time.
Okay. Cool.
True as it can be.
Alright, so that's what Prim knows.
Okay.
Barely even friends.
Polar barely even friends.
Sorry. All right. So you guys,
Then somebody grabs somebody's butt unexpectedly.
Okay.
You guys are so weird.
as you walk out of the alcove, there is a light flurry that begins. Large chunks of snow just clump together, slow falling to the ground like clumps of down feathers. And you guys start going up the mountain, and Malbert is going to make a survival check.
Can I help him?
Yes, you can help him
Because
if you
I'm like
wish.
up. I'm probably walking up near him.
Yeah, I'll say he gets advantage. You can point out some things.
Don't step in the giant piles of mammoth poo.
Don't step in the mammoth poo.
Just look, there's mammoth tracks over there.
Oh, interesting. Nice. All right. So you guys walk.
Don't eat the yellow ice.
Mhm.
Don't eat the yellow snow. And you continue walking. For about. I need the other one. For about 1 hour. And I need
Oh, crap.
yes.
Hang on. Sorry, go ahead. Everyone needs to-
Everybody needs to roll perception checks.
Oh,
Save us, Melanie. Save us, Raine.
here I was just googling trying to find out how
fuck.
much elephants poop at one time.
Wow.
And then I get this awesome roll.
All right. Melanie, Raine, Zaitari, Prim,
Oh,
Malbert, Tegan.
Tegan? Yeah! Everybody
Everyone
Tilda.
but Tilda.
good job, Tegan.
You gotta stop actually looking around. You can only passively look around.
Yay! Tegan did something. Woohoo.
I'm very proud of Tegan.
You guys all hear roars, about coming from your position from the west. Now we're just gonna look back to the rest of you and say, sounds like saber-toothed cats. And he points to the direction you hear them. Sounds like they found something, or they're sounds like they've cornered something.
Should we go and check what it is? What if it's a person?
It's possible that it's a person. I suppose we could go check.
Perhaps because I mean we are like tromping through the snow right now, right?
Yes.
Perhaps our friend who is not stepping in the snow, since she's just hovering above the snow, could go fly over and see. I mean, it's not like they can cast spells at her.
Oh, you mean me?
I'm just
What are we
assuming
talking
that
about?
you're. Are you not hovering above the snow the whole
Oh, I
time?
definitely am.
Oh yeah,
And I would have ritually cast water walk too,
yeah.
so we can at least walk on top of the snow.
Ooh, so we're like we're all like Legolas.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. The
She didn't hear
We're-
anything.
We've
Yeah,
been
I
reading
didn't
your
hear
book
anything,
this
so
whole
I'm kind of
time.
like, what the hell are you all talking about?
I'm imagining that
Why
you
are we
like
stopping?
tied a rope to one of us, and you're just like a balloon behind us, just like reading a book, just like we've got this. Perhaps we heard some roars. Perhaps you could go just make sure that the saber-toothed cats that Malbert thinks that they don't have any, people. As long as it's nothing that we need to go rescue, we can continue on our merry way.
Oh, what direction did you all hear the sounds
point her
coming
in.
from?
Point her in the direction.
Yeah,
We all point.
Point.
Point in the same direction.
Okay, I get it. I guess I will untie myself from whoever I'm tied to, like a balloon.
Drifting along like a
I'm imagining it's
balloon.
Melanie still.
I mean, because last time we all tied ourselves together because we were in a snowstorm. But anyway, I will go check it out, I guess.
Okay. You fly in the direction of the noise.
Mm-hmm. Carefully.
Carefully. And I'm guessing stealthily.
Yeah, I guess.
Could you roll a stealth check for me, please?
As stealthily as possible.
On the broom. Yeah.
On a broom.
Yep.
Does that give me any sort of advantage or disadvantage?
You're quiet. I mean, you're not making any noise in the snow. But you're kind of visually above the snow, so it cancels out.
Okay.
Is it still like whiteout conditions?
No, it's a light, very light flurry right now.
Okay.
So you could see like pretty far ahead of you, like it's very far. It's no big deal. You come upon what looks like a pack of. So when you crest over the slope, you see a small stream. It's still running. The source of the stream looks like it comes from higher elevation, kind of a cliff that drops. And what you see there are 3 saber-toothed cats. There is a mammoth. Looks like he or she is bleeding. But there is a healthy mammoth in front of the injured one, attempting to fend off these saber-toothed cats.
Okay. Tilda feels bad for the injured mammoth. But this is kind of nature, you know?
Sing it, Rose. Sing it.
Yes, this is what you see.
You know,
And you'd
we're
be over
not
here.
personally attached to these mammoths. Oh, geez. Great, now I'm looking at them, actually. Here, let's just,
What we'll do is we'll save them and then ride them the rest of the way up. It's perfect.
Prim like speaks into the brooch. Tilda, what is it? Is it a person?
It's not a person. It is mammoths. The cats have found dinner or breakfast or it's really none of our concern.
Prim starts walking in that direction.
Oh, come on, Prim.
Prim.
No.
Did-
What? I want to go and see.
Okay, as long as, we don't agitate the big-ass cats so they start attacking us, so we start just killing wildlife. I don't want to actually do that.
So Prim is going to try and get a little closer so she can see.
Okay. I say, anybody who's going in that direction, please make stealth checks.
I mean,
If
I'm
you're
gonna
attempting-
follow after because
If you're
I feel
attempting
like
to be stealthy.
something's
I
gonna
am
happen.
following invisible, so
I'm gonna cast silence before people start moving,
Okay.
so that they don't have disadvantage.
Whoa! What the? Jesus Christ, guys! It's just a couple of mammoths.
And I have
Don't
I have
split
the
the
thing on
party.
me, so I just blend right in.
Okay, so it would be so for me it would be an 11 then.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are around there as you're cresting over. And
Yeah,
you
I'm just
see
gonna
the sea
I'm
in
gonna
front
stick
of
it
you.
on like a bracelet or something, so it's centered around me.
Okay.
Then I could just get rid of it as needed.
Okay. But yeah, that's what you guys see.
Okay. So Prim sees sees them and is just like looks like stricken.
I need
And it's just
everybody
like-
to roll a perception check.
Oh boy.
Please, isn't there
Oh,
anything that we can do?
Oh, you can't hear anything. You can't like
Just mouthing silently.
you're ma 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 ma. You can
Did you
broach
actually
you can
say-
broach us though.
Oh, I need to.
let's get my elven
Raine.
IC.
Jeez!
Raine and Zaitari.
I got a 9. I got an 8.
Oh, sorry. Raine.
I got a 14.
Raine.
Right.
I was looking at your stealth roll and I thought that was perception.
Ah.
Oh, my bad.
No.
Raine. So there's some trembling coming over from the mammoths. But you feel like you don't hear anything because you're in silence.
Silence.
Wow.
But you feel a slight tremor from beneath your feet.
Like I
Oh.
felt
Like
yesterday.
you felt yesterday, except this one is coming in fast.
I broach. I probably shout it first and realize in my panic what happens. And I go, Remoraz. I don't know what the fuck it is. Something's coming up from beneath the surface. We have to
Worm
go now.
thing.
Alright.
I don't know what it is. I certainly was not almost eaten by one several times in Storm King Thunder.
I'd like you guys to put your tokens here. Somewhere in that area.
Leave. But we want to leave.
Where?
Where did? Okay.
Yeah, where
Where
Raine
did
is,
you-
around that area.
Oh, okay.
At this point, you notice that the 3 saber cats have turned around, and they're not looking at you, but they're like they're giving that kind of looking up, down, around, like what's happening, kind of feeling. The mammoths, one of the mammoths is doing the same. The injured one is in some pain, so it doesn't know quite what's going on. So Raine, you are the one who noticed this trembling. So, and I need the direction.
For the brooch is just like worm thing. That thing.
Yeah, Zaitari over the brooch is like, yes, I definitely think we should leave now. This is does not concern us.
Mm-hmm.
So out pops out
Oh, God.
from around here. You're on a broom, so you're fine. Everybody's fine, but those that saber cat has to be
Sorry, thought I'd be rude myself.
okay. So here's the problem. This thing is twice as big as the one you fought yesterday.
Cool.
It does not look twice as big as the one we fought yesterday.
Well, hold on.
Use your imagination.
That's large. That's huge. Use your imagination.
It just doesn't take up the full
Yeah, it's a
thing.
it's a GIF. It's a JPEG.
Yeah.
It's a
Mhm.
PNG. Sorry.
Yeah, PNG.
Yeah.
That has
It's
transparency.
it's a figure, not an icon.
Yes. It's going to scan around. I'm gonna get the initiative tracker. And amazingly, everybody was surprised, except for Raine. Raine, you may act if you wish. I mean, it's going to act, but then you can act in return because you.
Does it go first?
Let's see.
I was about to say, did you say roll initiative?
Yes, roll initiative, please.
Okay.
The turn order came up, so I just kind of assumed that we were
Assumed.
rolling initiative.
That's fair.
I need Tegan.
I can't ever get a decent initiative. Or when I do, it doesn't help.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Prim, you're going before I am because you have a higher dex.
Fucking incredible, isn't it? My dex is so high.
Malbert trailed behind a little bit because of his stubby legs.
That's the halfling part of me.
We'll make
Is there other parts of you?
The dwarf part of me.
Well,
And then, all right,
Okay.
Raine, you'll be going first, ahead
you
of
say
the
so.
Mr. Ramirez. The cats, they're gonna go at. Mammoth, they're gonna go at. Malbert is going to go at. Tegan. Oh. Alright. Since it's a surprise round, Raine, I'm going to let you go. Then Ramirez, and then we go with proper turn order. So what would you like to do? As this thing bursts out,
Okay.
giant rocks falling around you. Well, around the saber cat.
Well, we'll see if the group goes with Raine's plan. And we'll see if the Remoraz fucks it up.
Is Raine's plan to run?
And I'm going to use my bonus action to open the portable hole. And hold my action to pick it up.
Okay.
And once everybody's inside, and say, everybody in the hole over the brooch that can hear me. And then Tilda for the pickup and fly us out of here.
Okay.
This plan might get fucked up. So, but that's what she's trying to do. Just totally avoid the whole battle.
All right.
One of our people right there is at it.
All right. So this
I think
thing-
that's one of our people.
Yeah, that's Tegan.
So I'm here and it's open. I think it's a 10-foot thing. So here,
All right. This Ramirez is gonna go for this mammoth. So it's going to move. Sorry. Not whoa, just right there. All right, it's gonna move over there. And it is going to attempt to try to bite it. Yeah, it definitely bites it. So that does 45 points of damage.
Jeez.
And
Holy shit.
Was it a crit or was it just a bite?
it looks like it was just a bite.
That was
It's just a
bad.
regular bite. Yeah.
And you see as
Yeah,
it bites,
nope.
These tendrils of flame cauterizing the wound flicker out from its sharpened teeth. It attempts to try to wrap itself around Mammoth, but it's a little too big. And the Mammoth looks enraged. Zaitari!
I'm gonna get myself in that fucking hole.
Okay.
I stare with the brooch. Yeah, we're not fucking fighting this thing. I look over at Tegan and I just point at him and I point at the hole. And as soon as I get in the hole, the silence goes away.
Okay. Alright.
Zatara's just like, yeet!
Tegan's
fine.
gonna
This
say,
nope.
Tegan's gonna yell, okay, in the hole. He goes
Which, yeah.
Tegan gets yeeted into the hole.
in. Raine,
Just holding my action to
pick it up.
pick it up and throw my leg over Tilda's broom.
Okay. The saber cats are going to. Let's see how. They're pretty dumb too.
Thundercats are go!
Alright. These two, this guy and this guy, he will take the distribute here. The attack of opportunity. He doesn't give a fuck. They're just like, these two are good GTFO. They're like, holy shit, nope, we're not dealing with this.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't that dumb. And take a swipe. Oh wow, okay, he misses. And these two just skedaddle. Pretend that they skedaddled. This one is going to roar. He's going to go upside down. And he's
Sure.
going to roar at the Remoras to let go of his breakfast. Melanie.
I am going to use my movement to go right here, just right up against the hole. Can I hold my action of jumping down in the hole until everyone else gets in the hole?
You'd have to try to communicate that to Ray. Well, sure. So you're gonna
It's
ready
not.
an
There's
action.
not silence anymore.
Right.
So
You're gonna ready an action to jump in the hole when everybody else is in.
yeah, I just want to make sure everyone else gets in safely before I jump in.
Okay.
Basically.
All right, that's cool. Malbert is. He's gonna look in the hole. He's gonna be like.
In the hole, I don't care what you smell.
Do we have bodies in here again?
You never know with Raine.
Oh.
He's gonna ready an action as well. He's not one to jump in.
Oh my god, everyone just jump in the fucking hole!
Then we just have Melanie and Malbert just waiting for each other to jump.
Mammoth 1 is okay. Let's see what they'll do. And then the other one. Okay.
I hope they're running.
Yeah, this mammoth is going to run. This mammoth is going to attempt to try to gore the. Nope.
And now you run.
Tell that to the creature with an intelligence of 4.
I mean, it's more intelligent than Ramus, so.
That's true. Yeah, it can only gore. Okay. The Remoras is going to consider its life choices. It took a big chunk out of that.
And now it's full, right? Right, yeah.
He is going, or it could consider other prey. Nope, continues on the mammoth. Hey, that's That's a lot of damage. Alright, so +5. Okay. So that is 75 points of damage.
Jesus.
Plus
Jesus.
10 plus 3. 26 points of fire
Gotcha.
damage. Yeah, let's just say the Remoras is having lunch right now. Very happily.
Yeah, by the way.
The other mammoth is limping away. Tilda.
Hang on. Okay. So, first of all, actually, Prim is supposed to be going before me because her dex is higher than mine.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So Prim is just had to watch like this gross worm thing just wreak havoc on everything for a couple of seconds.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
she's not stupid, guys.
Yeah.
She gets in the hole.
Okay. You essentially watched, so it got a really good shot. It pierces a large artery around its neck area and just nearly just tears the throat out. It was quick. It was really quick. Looked like the mammoth, it was relatively quick and painless. The other mammoth is now limping away. Alright, you get in the hole, Tilda.
I presume everyone who has not gotten into the hole yet.
Yeah,
Gets
if everyone
into
else is
the
in the
hole.
hole,
Yeah, they'll
I go
get
ahead
into
and
Yeah,
the
I
get
hole.
in.
presume that's
point.
what everyone was waiting, was for
Yeah.
Prim to do something stupid.
Well, I was kind of worried that Malbert might like have to run in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that he might be compelled to run in. So that's one of the things I was worried about, honestly.
So all the triggers go off.
Yep, all the
So
triggers go
Malbert
off.
has gotten in the hole.
Yep, he's gotten
Everybody's
in.
hashtag triggered.
Mallory jumps in.
Yeah,
Raine
Mallory's already
pulls
in
it up.
because. So Melanie jumps in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Raine.
Um,
Well, Melanie steps
Damn
in
it, Lynn,
carefully, trying
why the
not
hell did you have to name your character so close to mine?
Melanie steps in carefully, trying not to step on everyone already in the hole. 'Cause, I mean, she's wearing full armor. She doesn't want to break anyone's ankle.
And Raine?
Raine will pull up the portable, tuck it into one of her pockets, and it folds up into like a handkerchief. It's like tiny, you know? It's not even a bag.
Just don't blow your nose on us.
No problem with it.
Oh.
okay.
And Tilda would have gotten close enough to, what's it called?
Flying away.
No, to get Raine
Ah.
on the broom. And then why can't I pick this up? Oh, nope. That was my bad. Come on, work with me here. Giant square. Ah!
What's the giant square?
I was going to try to cast slow on. Why can't I pick it up? Come on. There we go. Like, hang on. At the very least, on the Remoras and the saber-tooth cat to help the mammoths get away, because they mean a lot to Prim.
This one's very dead.
Okay, well, to at least let this one get away,
Okay.
who will probably also die very soon. But, it also helps us get away. It's not going to start trying to chase us because we're going at a slower rate, maybe. Because
I think it's sensible.
So
Tilda, you old softy.
Okay.
It's also, like I said, sensible because brooms with extra, brooms only go 50 feet per round, or per turn.
Yeah, the Remoraz might go really fast underground.
Yeah, but that would be underground and we'd be in the air.
True.
And
True.
also, they only do it when there's one person on the broom. If there's more than one person on the broom, the speed gets way slowed down to just a regular 30 feet.
Okay. Is that your action?
Yeah. So my action, so I would have used some movement to pick up Raine, cast slow as my action, and then started getting out of there
Okay.
with the rest of my movement.
Okay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Exactly.
Nope. This shit, I'm out. No, thank you.
The Remoras is, while it has its mouth in the mammoth, turns in your direction. And
does it make its wisdom saving throw? Against 18?
Does it? Hold on. It's just on that page. God damn it. Yes. Why did I close the book?
We've all felt that pain.
No, it does not make it safe.
Great.
Okay, and you guys are all in the hole, and you are GTFOing, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
All right, so you will move at 50, right, Tilda?
No, 30.
30.
Because Raine is on the broom as well.
Okay, so you're moving 30. All right. Okay.
Plus dash, so.
Okay.
No, because the slow was my action.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, for
eventually,
turns, yeah.
I will be dashing. Yes.
Okay. So everybody's in there. The cat's gonna be like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Did it also make its saving
It did
throw
not
against?
make it save its throw either.
Great. So they're both slowed.
So he's moving in slow motion. The mammoth is limping away. You move. The Remoras is making its way towards you. But it's slowed, so it's gonna take a while.
Its speed is halved.
Yep.
It can only use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Yep.
It can only make one attack.
Yep.
If it has multiples.
Yep. It can't reach.
It can't cast a spell.
Okay.
Okay, well, it can, but it has to roll well on a d20.
Okay.
It has a very difficult time casting a spell.
Yeah, so, and it can make a wisdom save at the end of its turn.
Okay. not make it.
Okay.
All right, and
good,
you
good, good.
essentially will, since you're in the air and you can move faster than it for a few rounds, you're gonna get away from it.
Good.
Flawless plan, guys. 10 out of 10. Perfect execution. Good job.
It even helped that I had the lowest initiative.
Yeah.
It did. It did. See, look at that. It all worked out in the end.
Yep.
Okay. And then you guys find a faraway slope and dump yourselves out.
Yeah. As soon as I feel like we're safe, just dump the rest
About
of
a
the party
minute
out.
and a half.
All right,
As
and
many
you
people
guys
as we
have
got.
gotten away
Mm,
for now.
Prim.
for now.
For now.
Prim like claws her way out of the hole, hyperventilating.
I'll pull Prim out and kind of give her a pat on the back.
Are you all right, darling?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You'll be happy to know that the original injured mammoth, I think it got away.
Right. Thanks.
As did we, which is all good.
Yay.
It is
Wonderful
very
job.
useful.
Helping everyone out. Thank you for choosing Tilda and Raine's taxi service. Remember to tip your driver.
Thank you for flying Train Airlines.
Prim's expression is just like completely neutral.
Yeah, Tilda didn't actually say that, but
No, but like she's like
Yeah.
a complete non-expression.
So perhaps we should get going.
Yes.
Malbert?
Yep.
And let's hope that motherfucking big groundworm of death doesn't show up again. Though, I suppose if it does, I'm going to try to polymorph the fuck out of it. And then we will hopefully have an hour of calm, as long as it actually manages to stick.
All right, Malbert will roll survival. Okay. And you guys head up the mountain. You guys make very good time.
Yay!
And he
We
said,
are motivated as fuck.
You guys are
Yes, we
exactly.
are.
You guys are motivated as fuck, and you eventually come towards a large area where there is you're facing a cliff wall, but there's a slight curvature to it, so you can go around. And Malbert will say, so we have arrived. This is the area where I've been seeing all of the undead.
Oh, by the way, I apologize. I meant to say this before we even left the damn cave or inlet that Prim had made. So the message, Tilda would have shared the message that she got from Alexandria, which was that, or basically that they seem to be fighting both the ice anvils and the beast feet, and wyverns. So that's
Wyverns?
fun.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Malbert looks frowns when he hears this information.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking beast feet, he says.
Do you have something to say, darling? Malbert, darling.
Yeah, they're assholes. Let's how do we want to do this? I've taken you to the area I found them. Do you guys want to look around? Do you guys want to get like a top a view from the top? I mean, do you want to wander around until we stumble upon some undead? I'm not sure what we're going to do with it at this point.
I mean, Tilda can take an aerial sweep first to see if anything catches her eye while she's, on lookout. And then we can go from there. Because I'd rather not just wander aimlessly through the potential undead death forest.
That's a good
What?
idea.
I can't imagine why not.
I mean, I can.
Okay, we should both go up and... That sounds good. We should both go up and take a look.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not exactly as if... Tilda, you don't need to go fast. Would it be alright if you take somebody else up on your broom to make sure that you have two pairs of eyes taking a look?
Sure. Prim?
That's what I was saying in character.
Yes.
Do you want
I know,
to
I was just reiterating it.
join me and look for undead while we fly around?
Sure.
Too bad we don't have a paladin.
Okay, out of character.
Divine
Is
sense.
Tilda ignoring Raine? Just out of character.
No. I just didn't hear you.
Okay.
I can go, but Raine's got better eyes than me.
Oh. Okay. Sure. Whatever.
When we get to the highest we go, I push to...
It's my broom now, bitch.
All right.
Featherfall lightning bolt.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not gonna end. No. And
Yeah,
get
you
the
don't wanna
dude
start
with the
that.
broom.
You have to be so clever to assassinate a wizard.
Oh, it has to be an assassination because it has to be a surprise. Because if she gets a turn, it's over. You know.
Yeah, when they get high level enough, they get cloned. It's a good fucking luck permanently killing a wizard.
Okay. So you guys fly into the air. I need Raine and Tilda to make perception checks as you are surveying the Zealand.
Okay. Hey!
Nice.
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 Very solid.
That should not have been an advantage, but that's still a 25.
25.
It's yeah, 25.
All right. You guys both clearly see this. As you are gliding along, you see there is a large trail in the snow, like something was being dragged, and it goes into the mountain. The problem is there's not a cave entrance.
Goes into the mountain.
It goes into the mountain. And
So
then
it's like a drag thing and it just disappears against the mountain.
exactly.
Yeah. Huh.
Can
Well,
we
that's
inspect it
peculiar.
and make sure that it's not an illusion?
Oh,
Open
yeah,
sesame.
absolutely. Tilda will fly the broom back to the others and tell them about it. And say, follow us. And
All right. Nothing deadly. that caught the eyes?
Just
No
this,
other worms, I hope.
just this trough dragged through the snow that leads into the mountain with
Oh.
no door, no cave opening.
That's curious.
Precisely. That's why you should follow us. And the broom lead him over there.
Okay.
And then
As air support door gunner, I just have my crossbow out ready.
pew pew pew.
Ride of the Valkyries playing.
Yeah.
Okay. You get to the cliffside and indeed there is a long drag mark that goes into the mountain and just stops at a wall.
How big is the drag mark?
The drag mark is about... It looks like a huge sized creature.
Okay.
If you would like, you can roll investigation. Oh, this would be more of a survival if you want to make sure.
I am going to cast... wait, do I have detect magic? Good question.
I was
think
about
have
to,
that
I
anymore.
can
I have
cast detect
dispel
magic.
magic.
Yeah. Which could work if this is magic. I'll detect magic. But it's gonna take a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just wait. Better safe than sorry.
Like that picture. KK.
I've seen it before. Yes, it's a very
It's a good picture. Artistically speaking.
Okay. You cast 10 minutes. You cast detect magic. The face of the cliff lights up. Concentrate. It is illusionary magic.
Whoa!
Amazing.
So surprising!
Boy! Who would have thought? Wowee! Golly gee willikers.
We've got an illusion here, ladies and gentlemen.
Anything else? Any magical traps, potentially? Or is it just a wall of illusion?
At the moment, do I see anything that could be a magical trap?
Nope, just the illusionary
The wall.
wall. Yes.
Yeah.
Illusion.
Well,
Do you
Raine
want me to go?
or Melanie, I think would be the smartest to go in first, considering that they are dodgy.
Or you could cast Dispel Magic and we could all go in together.
I could, but I don't know how powerful this illusion is. And
Okay.
We know it's an illusion. We know it can't. We know we can walk through it.
yes,
Illusions don't bite.
I'd rather save the dispel magics for any potential magical traps we might run into.
Fair. Tell you what, since I still have Detect Magic up for a little while, why don't Raine and I go through
All
on
right.
the broom? Unless Raine is opposed.
Well, maybe I should go ahead of you and you should follow after about 15 seconds.
All right. 2.5 rounds later.
All right. So Rain, you're going first.
Yeah, invisible, obviously.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah, I think probably the walking order will end up being Raine, invisible, scouting ahead, like by
So-
about 10 or 15 feet.
All right.
Then Tilda, I would
Mhm.
imagine. Probably,
Scanning for Detect Magic.
yeah,
just
probably
beep, beep.
Melanie.
Peep. Yeah.
Yeah, Melanie next. Zaitari would go after Melanie. Prim likes to take up the rear. usually?
Or at the very least, pet
That's fine.
Okay. And we
I was
can
about to say, I
have.
think we should have. I missed what she said. I figured it was something about the rear thing, but
Yes,
I missed what
it
she
was.
said.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
God, KK.
All right, so the plan is Raine's going in first,
Mm-hmm.
and then you come in like 30
30
seconds,
feet, yeah.
15
Yeah.
minutes, 15 seconds. How much time is transpiring?
I'm gonna give her 15 seconds.
You're gonna give her 15 seconds. Okay.
Yep. Unless
That
something else
time?
I think you should follow about 18 seconds behind me.
3 rounds later.
All right, so Raine, you're
3
going in.
rounds later.
Later. Yeah. And Raine's gone.
So Raine, you're going in, right?
Yep.
All right, so you pass through the illusory wall. Illusory. And
Illusory.
Illusory.
The fake wall.
The fake
Yeah,
wall.
that also works. Big wall is totally good.
And this is what you see. So you're probably here. You see two.
Munitions
my mind
piles?
immediately goes, Tilda, stop.
You see behind well-placed barricades. I gotta actually go to my.
Oh, not missiles. Okay.
No, those are definitely barricades.
That would
And
be
they're-
amazing.
They're
I'm
heat
fucking
sinking
looking
and they
at.
hit
I'm
me
looking
anyway.
at them. They look like piles of like munitions.
They do.
Yeah, they do, kinda. I've used them as barricades before, though.
Yeah,
But,
and do I hear the lock-on signal?
Beep, beep,
Detected.
beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
You see 3 ogres. Looking at the entrance, armed and ready. And they look like they're waiting. But
So like,
it doesn't.
they're looking like at the people, like.
They're looking
armored.
towards the illusory wall. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna like. You said I'm like somewhere over here.
Yeah, you're like over here. Either those rocks or over here.
Like, walk invisibly of it, and like, but like if I wasn't invisible, I'd be fucking obvious, you know?
Mm-hmm.
From like here to over here, and see if they track me or notice me.
Okay.
Will they react at all?
No, they don't react at all.
Okay, and I'm gonna broach to everybody that there are 3 giant ogre type creatures behind barricades waiting for anyone to step to the barrier. Approximately.
Roll a perception check. KK.
Any windows open? And they shut it down.
No.
Okay. There might be that you do hear a little bit of rustling behind the ogres, so there might be something else.
I said, so minimum 3, potentially more further in. Is there anything else interesting about this cavern? Any, I don't know, anything?
It definitely goes in deeper, for sure.
Like, is there anything? Like, it's just barricades. There's not like, stockpiles of things or
They have
bones
rocks.
piled up in the corner.
They have rocks next to them.
Oh,
Good to know.
Strategically placed rocks
Artillery!
next to them.
so yes, I'll say this looks like it leads possibly to a further underground cavern, and they are prepared stocked for an attack for anyone that comes through. You will be facing boulders thrown at you, How would you guys like to proceed?
Okay, well, this is
Do they look alive?
Do they?
They do not look undead.
Okay.
over the brooch. I will
That's
tell
not
Raine.
really they look alive, but
They're,
okay.
About as
they
much
look
as
like
you'll get
living
from an ogre.
ogres. They appear
Yeah.
to be living ogres.
Raine, come back outside. Let's converse and try to make up a plan. We need to make sure that the boys can hear too.
I will sneak back out.
Okay.
Very quietly, I will share. All right, so we have a couple options. Obviously, Raine can be invisible and get off one pretty good hit. I have invisibility as well. I can cast it on quite a few of us. So that's always an option. I also have seeming to make us all look like something else. I could make us look like cultists if we wanted to try to sneak in, but I feel
Really
like they're going to.
quickly, the area inside past the illusory wall, was it snowy?
Was I having difficulty walking on the cavern? Was it? You're right.
No, because you got water walking on, so it
that's
doesn't
true.
matter.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
you
Unless
would
it was
have
ice.
How much of a footprint do we leave on this then?
not much.
Not much. It wouldn't be like super obvious. It would just be
Maybe a chance, but not like.
like
Yeah,
walking
it would
through
be
dirt
pretty
instead
hard
of walking
to
through
probably,
snow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prim slowly raises her hand and says, I could fill the area with insects.
That would be
Just,
useful.
just a whole lot of them.
Because my other thing that I have that could be useful is I have greater invisibility, which could work for Melanie. She can get off lots of hits and never become visible. Or I could put it on myself or Tilda.
I
Something
think that you
Consider.
could put it. You could probably put it to better use on yourself or Tilda. That way, no one will even know where the hits are coming from. With myself, at least I have a great deal of armor.
I'm worried about them getting any reinforcements further up the cavern. I know you have a silence spell, right, Kari?
Yes.
I think it could be somehow silencing them could be useful.
True.
I don't know how big it is.
If
In
I do
character.
if I do make some of us invisible, or if I cast greater invisibility on myself or Tilda, that will take up my concentration, so I won't be able to cast silence. But Prim's idea of filling the area with bugs before we even go in sounds fantastic to me.
Perhaps we could do silence and bugs, and while they're flailing about trying to deal with the bugs, and also doing so very quietly, we could go ahead and take advantage of the surprise, attack them, and take the point.
Well,
I can also separate, use a wall of force to separate them.
I think that perhaps the wall of force could be more useful should reinforcements come. You could make sure the reinforcements couldn't get around us or anything.
and I wanted to save the silence potentially for spellcasters, just in case.
We don't know that these ogres aren't spellcasters.
We don't. But there's probably a good chance that they aren't, considering they have big clubs and big rocks standing next to them. I think they're going to cast Throw Rock.
Catapult!
I have cast that spell before. It is extremely effective. Don't bash that spell. Okay.
Yes, darling, we've all been on the other hand of that.
So, should we do then? Should we ambush them while invisible and then cast insect, or insect and then try to ambush them while they are distracted?
I say we probably see how far we can get with just the insects.
I
Because-
think that that's smart. Save our MO.
Yes.
I can cast it from quite a ways away.
I also
As long as I can
don't
see it.
have either invisibility nor greater invisibility prepared today.
What if I put the bugs behind them and drove them outside? And we could hit them. We could all hit them at once as they come out.
We could take. There are trees outside, right? Like this is there's like a forest leading up to the mountain, or is it like really sparse with the trees?
There are no trees around here.
No trees. Okay. All right. So we'd have to like press against the wall and then attack them.
How far are we from where we saw the Remoras?
Oh no!
No.
No. Hold on. Just listen to me. Just give me a second.
It's
How
about
far are
it's
we?
about 5 hours.
Ah, shit. I was gonna say we could put that in the hamster ball and then throw it in there and then drop the hamster ball.
And
And
the Remoraz is too big for the hamster ball.
Yep.
Oh, bummer, because that would be sick.
If we
Oh,
can
well.
find a baby Remoraz, we can.
Well, we killed the baby Remoraz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we can find another one, because they're only large.
Prim is perfectly okay with killing other baby animals.
It's a bug.
All right. I personally think that getting that insect swarm behind them and flushing them out towards us is probably smarter, because if there's anything back in that cave, it's going to drive them forward. It's going to take them a while to get to us.
Possibly. I will say I don't know that we should count on them definitely fleeing the cave, but we could be ready in case they do. And if they don't, we'll head in.
Yeah, at the
Zone
very least, we
distraction.
can be ready for it.
Okay. All right.
Do we want to set up some sort of tripwire outside this cave?
Oh, it's kind of a large
Oh.
area for a trap, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess how big is the entrance across?
It's
Yeah.
rather large.
It's 50 feet. I
Yeah.
don't know that there's a good way to trap that,
Okay.
Okay.
especially while remaining hidden. Because
Fine.
I'm not trying to be a dick.
I
Well,
know,
Tilda,
I'm teasing, I'm
Tilda,
teasing.
it was a very good idea, and I'm sure Tegan would have loved the opportunity to set up some traps.
Tegan throws you a
Tegan,
thumbs up. Yes.
Tegan, do you happen to have any explosives or anything, you know?
Yeah, how's that
In-
explosive sword cannon coming?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Melanie, but we might have to go with a spiked ball.
Oh no.
Start
Swords are
bursting
not
into tears.
swords are not very aerodynamic in nature.
I understand.
But as for your other question, whether I have anything explosive, I mean, I have a few. This is going to sound crude, but we can probably throw a few. I have the materials for some Molotov cocktails, if be. But I don't have much else.
That's okay. I just thought I would
Portals!
just double check.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Sorry, that was at Luke. He was knocking shit over to get in a box. All right. Well, insects will go in. Tegan, maybe keep those Molotov cocktails in mind in case we do see anything lovely, flammable, possibly flammable, and explosive would be wonderful. And then do we just attack them when they come out, and if they don't come out, run in? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. And if need be, I can make one of us invisible for a minute. Really good invisibility. I could also disable them with polymorph. I have lots of options. They're also ogres, and I would imagine not very smart, so I can probably trick them with some kind of big dragon thing.
You
Oh, I do have
haste.
the Deck of Illusions.
Oh, that might be useful too.
No, I don't have haste. Does Zaitari have haste?
I don't think bards get that.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Bum, bum.
No, we don't get the slower haste spells.
Nope, wizards and sorcerers.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Haste
Like
isn't...
with
Oh,
haste,
and
I
druids.
effectively get greater invisibility because I can use the attack action from the haste and then use my action to go invisible again every turn. So haste is haste and greater invisibility for me. But womp womp.
I'll keep that in mind.
For the next level up, whenever that comes.
Yeah.
Or if the DM should so grace us with a haste scroll.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
the sound
so
of a hard no.
so I think we should get this started. Prim, do you want to make those insects?
All right. Okay. So she is going to Does the ring of invisibility require attunement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Good
I can-
luck trying to get it off Raine.
Yeah, Prim, I can make you. It's just a second level spell. I can make you invisible for the time being.
If you think that wouldn't matter too much, it's just that I have to see where I'm casting, and I have to
Yes, that's
do that
fine.
with my head thing.
I'll
Do
like
you
as
want
I
the
say,
broom?
I could sneak you in there, Prim.
I was about to... Well, do you want the broom so that way you don't have as
When
much...
I think the more it's the thing that is going to happen is I'm going to put my head through that, and they're just going to see me because there's not too much cover.
But I could sneak you in invisibly. But you'd have to go in the hole. I'm assuming these rocks, there's at least enough room to crouch behind. I don't know if that's true. If not, then
I'm
never
small.
mind.
Prim
I'm
would
a small
probably be
creature.
Prim would probably be okay.
And
Okay.
halflings can hide behind people. Never mind, just rocks.
Yes.
So, you know.
not invisible people though.
No.
Well, no, obviously not.
I
Alright,
don't know if
so-
it's specified. It doesn't specify that. So.
That's fair.
Rules as written.
Okay, so Prim is going to
I see that for Prim, like, hey, we could get in the hole. It's like, fuck.
okay,
Yes. Do you want to get back in the hole and Raine take you to the rocks for cover, or do you just want me to cast invisibility for you? That way you can get into position and then run back out.
I don't want to waste any resources that we have. I'll get in the hole.
It'll be very fast, dear.
Okay. Climb back into the hole.
Do you want someone to go with you?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
On the bottom of a well.
Don't worry about me.
I feel like we just put baby Jessica like down the well.
Hi guys.
Okay.
We just deliberately put somebody down a well.
So Prim gets
Alright.
in the hole.
Okay.
Raine goes back inside to here, crouches down, opens up the hole.
You hold on for 1 second. So you go back inside, right?
Yeah, invisibly, obviously.
Invisibly. Okay. When you go back inside,
Oh,
Oh
god.
god.
15 more ogres.
Yep.
you see 5 skeletons by the entrance,
Oh,
waiting. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
Waiting.
Like bodies or like
They're
standing up
Animated.
to fuck us up? Okay.
Like, I go through the illusion, I see them, I don't know that I'm Right back into the. Never mind. I wasn't here.
Um,
I think the jig is up. There's 5 more skeletons right near the entrance.
Listen, Raine, get Prim in there. Get her to cast that fucking spell, and then we'll take care of the skeletons.
Yeah, exactly.
Prim's still in the hole. Just sitting there in the dark
Yeah.
next to a body or
Yeah.
something. God only knows what's in there.
Just walk
Actually,
just hyperventilating.
almost nothing because
Hey.
Raine has emergency plans for the whole.
Listen,
Keeps it
Raine,
actually.
all you have to do is just get her over to one of the rocks, pop open the hole. Prim will pop her head open, cast the spell, get back in. You can come back out, and we can deal with the fucking skeletons.
Pop her head open like a Pez dispenser?
I said pop her head out.
Yeah.
Raine's thinking this. No, Raine comes back out and lets Prim out of the hole outside. Not gonna risk Prim into a situation she doesn't know because she doesn't know. So Prim, we have a problem. There's more skeletons, and I don't think there's a place where I can get you out without being seen.
I'd like to think that like she's not fully out of the hole. It's just her head.
it's yeah, it's like I opened the thing up and I'm kind of talking down into the hole whether she's getting out or not, you know.
Oh, it's just skeletons? That's
Five
alright.
skeletons, but there's no angle where they're gonna see me put the hole. They're gonna see this hole appear out of nowhere and then you come up out of it. I didn't want to risk it, especially without you knowing.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I don't mind skeletons. I'll just go ahead and set them on fire.
Alright, just like I said, I didn't want to do it without you knowing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Puts her head back in the hole.
Alright. I will, before I close the I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it over here. Like I said, we're gonna be about 30 feet away from running. You have to run past skeletons or hop in the hole. I'll know what to do from what you do. And then I pull the hole back up, tuck it in, walk in, try to avoid going near any skeletons. I get over here and open it up.
You open it up.
Fine.
And I'm I broach that I'm opening the hole now.
Okay.
So just ready.
Okay. So Prim readies an action to poke her head up and cast Insect Plague.
Okay. So that's gonna happen. All right. So you're by that rock. You poke your head out.
Okay. I cast Insect Plague.
As you poke your head
Yes.
out.
Oh shit! They readied actions.
This
Oh my
Drake,
God.
who was hiding in the snow,
Oh,
who is
fuck.
perfectly camouflaged,
What the hell?
goes after you, Prim. As soon as it sees you, the
Oh
Okay.
other
my God.
one will also pop its head up from the snow.
What the hell was this?
It was
Kind of
what
weird Drake.
it's a weird white drake, and it seems
Ah.
like it was buried beneath the snow,
Oh,
waiting.
fuck this thing.
So it is going to get. It is going to attempt to bite you.
Right.
And claw you.
Okay.
Bite and claw you.
So hold on, I need. Yeah,
Great.
here it is. Okay. It was way.
That was a lot of fucking dice.
No worries.
Not a
All
lot.
right. So 1, 2, 3. So probably the only one that would possibly hit you is a 22.
Yes, that would hit me.
Okay. You will take.
Unless it's ranged.
It's not ranged.
Yeah, okay.
You will take 9 points of slashing damage. The bite and the other claw miss wildly.
Yay!
Because they weren't expecting a halfling popping out of a magical hole.
Just the top half of her body.
And
Okay.
and everybody else is surprised that you just popped out of nowhere.
Okay.
Raine and Prim, I need you on the initiative order.
Well, would she be able to cast her insect plague first?
Yes, you can cast the insect plague.
Okay, so Prim pops her head out, gets clawed in the face
What the?
by
fuck!
this thing, goes just like, what the fuck? And then she just like reaches over and points at the middle back, like over here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this 20-foot radius.
Okay.
So I don't know if there's like a thing.
You
Is
could
there
just drop a
there's
token
thing.
down and slap an aura on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, let me put down another Prim token.
Just make
Can
sure
you do
that
that?
yeah, you can
Yeah.
make duplicates. We just need to be
dang.
able to see the aura is the only thing. So that we don't walk into the insect fuck zone.
Okay. So it'll be right there. So there's a path past it.
Alright, let me show that aura. Let me see. Hold on.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put a big X on this so it's not
Mm.
obvious.
Aura. Save. Alright, that should be.
Yep.
Alright, there we go.
Okay. So insect fuck zone is go.
Alright.
Can we make it a
So-
darker color or something? Because I can barely see it.
I don't know. Let me see.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I can.
Oh, much better.
There you go.
And it's blue. Yay.
Okay.
Alright.
I have some initiatives to roll, so let me just hold on a minute, please.
Alright. So Prim points, and from where she points, a hole opens up in the snow, and just thousands and thousands of swarming, biting cockroaches and wasps and bees just start pouring out of it.
Jesus.
Yep, and they're getting stung.
Oh, that was a good roll.
Alright, so I am.
Nice.
So these guys will go at. Okay. Okay. Skeleton warriors. Skeletons. 14, and then the drakes. Cocked.
What is everyone doing outside?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Twiddling our thumbs.
I mean, do you want us to
Just chilling out here,
preemptively add ourselves to the initiative
Yes,
order?
yes, please.
Alright.
Well, I mean, because the plan was to
Yeah, just put
to,
your
like,
tokens
wail
around
on whatever
here,
start-
and we'll say
whatever
you
came
haven't
running
out.
entered yet. Yeah.
right. The plan was to wail on something, anything that came out.
Yeah. Or at the very least, when it gets around to Raine or Prim's turn, I'm sure we're gonna hear over the brooch. Jenga! 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 While we're setting things up, though, I'm gonna grab something to drink. Because I'm still getting over a cold, and my throat's dry, and I'm coughing just
I'm gonna
all the time.
So it'll take like a few minutes. I gotta use the bathroom anyways.
Okay.
All right, I will go get iced while people are doing things then.
Okay.
I could talk about makeup a lot.
And I also need to roll Constitution saving throws for these two
You
guys.
do. You just have to beat a 15.
Okay. Nope. He might have saved. He does save. So
Okay.
the bluish one over here, he saved.
Okay.
So
So
this
they
guy
take is you round down or round up?
round down for
14 points. 14 points of damage to whoever saved.
Okay, and
29 to
the
whoever
other.
didn't.
Okay. Cool.
Now, can you move that?
No, it stays there.
Okay.
So we can herd them back towards it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Herd the ogres.
Malbert is going to use his stubby little legs.
Need a
We
pig.
become ogre farmers.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Oh, right. Oh, shit. Their ready actions have to go off, too.
The
Hold on.
ogres?
Yeah. Ah, I forgot about that. So they probably saw your head.
I'm behind
Oh,
a
no.
rock.
They're gonna try.
Sure.
They'll attempt to do so. They'll probably
Well,
won't hit.
I
The
assume that I
thing
have
is-
three. I assume I have 3/4 cover
Yeah.
because I'm ahead behind a rock.
Let's see how their curveball is.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, and this will be at. You're way further than 30 feet away. Yeah. So this is going to be the disadvantage.
Basically gonna need like double nat 20s probably. Well, they probably have like a plus 10.
And then.
It's very close to near net 20s.
All right. So that missed. That probably misses. Yeah, all 3 miss because they're rolling at disadvantage. You have 3/4 cover. It's not gonna happen.
Also,
So there's several rocks that are thrown in your direction, but they all miss wildly and hit.
I have an AC of 27
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
you're good.
Does our boulder just land inside the door? Roll back. Come in.
So
Shit.
he is gonna get in this guy's face. Oh wait, he is going to get in this Code Drake's face. Yeah, and he is going to.
It's cold, Drake. Real
ve-
cold.
I am going to.
Play with toys. Play with toys, Jared. Play with your toys.
I will play with my toys. Alright, so he is going to attack this guy 3 times. He will hit. I think he hits all 3 times, and he crits on one as well.
Nice.
This Drake might be dead.
Good.
I just
Kill
need
it. Kill it.
to get one more thing out that I should have. That's the picture. There it is. Alright, so it is. Oh my god, this is a lot of damage. Alright. We'll take this one step at a time. So I roll this. And I roll the D and alright. So this is all plus. Alright. Wow, that was a shitty roll. Alright, so 17 plus 14 plus 4 is 18. 8. And then the one is double dice. Okay. Sorry. How many hit points does this thing have?
We don't know.
Okay. So he does 77 points of hit damage to this Drake.
Jeez.
Like, he clocks it into the jaw, breaks his jaw, clocks it in the midsection. You can hear several ribs cracking, and then he comes back for another swing and does an upward toward swing at its already broken jaw, and it's
Does he knock the jaw off?
it's hanging there
That.
by several
Oh.
ligaments. It's still up, but it's pissed.
I mean, I would be too if I was missing half of my jaw.
And he's staring murder at Malbert. Raine.
Alright. The cold drake right in front of me.
Mm-hmm. That definitely hits. Going into its hide.
Shitty sneak attack. That was bullshit. 25 points. What the fuck?
Would you be getting sneak attack right now?
I was invisible.
Alright, you are
unless they
invisible,
could
so
see me.
24 points. Awesome.
And I am going longer. I was hoping that was going to crit.
If only.
I am going to disengage with my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm hiding, but I'm pressing myself against the wall over here.
Okay.
So hopefully at max one boulder throw, you know?
Okay. Cool. Melanie.
How far do I need to move before I am where I am?
I should have asked you guys how far you were talking away from the entrance of the cave. Let's say you guys... Okay. Assuming that you guys didn't want them to hear you, but you kind of heard you. Let's say you were like 15 feet away from the entrance. So, to get where you are currently, you'd have to, take another...
So it would take 30 feet to get to
this-
15.
Yes.
Alright, well, in that case, I will move here. Since that's all the further I can get without taking a dash action.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go ahead and hit the skeleton to the north of me.
Okay.
Ugh, no, I won't.
No, you won't.
Oh.
You wildly miss. You're surprised when you first enter the illusion. Holy shit, there's skeletons right in front of me. And you swing your sword and it clinks off the rock pile next to you.
Oh, thought they'd be a little further away. Trying that again.
Okay, you do hit.
20 damage.
It bursts into a cloud of bones.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Now I'm going to just look at the next guy beside me, point at him, and say, "You're next," knowing that he's animated undead. This doesn't matter to him, but it makes me feel good.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, Prim, you're going simultaneously with Melanie, so what's up?
Okay, Melanie can go first, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm still thinking.
Oh, my turn's done.
Okay. That's I was thinking, that's why.
I mean, Melanie is now going to do a dance over the corpse.
Okay.
And
As a bonus
all right, stop it. Okay, so I am going to... Where's, these three skeletons haven't been touched yet, right?
Nope.
Okay, so Prim is going to, she's gonna clamber out of the hole,
Mm-hmm.
number one. And I assume that's gonna be, like, her move action.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. And then, Let me see how far away these skellies are. Oh, excellent. So Prim is going to put her shield, like, rest the point of the shield down in the snow in front of her,
Mm-hmm.
and she is going to destroy undead.
Okay.
DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay.
What's the CR? 1?
CR, if it's it should say CR half or lower, it just gets destroyed, and if it's above that, it gets turned.
Okay.
So you get those 3, it looks like. Okay. First
Mhm.
one, second one, third one. It looks like they all fail,
Nice.
and they all burst
Woo.
into a cloud of grave dust.
Yay! Exciting.
Hmm.
And Prim is just like staring at her shield, just like, that never worked before.
This is why it pays to have a cleric in the party.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
Get rid of mooks.
dust.
All right, and that's and then she's gonna crouch down behind the rock.
Okay. Alright. The remaining 2 skeletons.
Ooh, skeleton.
The one next to Melanie is gonna take a swing at her. In vain, probably.
The last thing it'll ever do.
It is in vain as it strikes the pile of his dead brethren next to him. This guy.
Oh,
one,
jeez.
two-
It just kind of trips and falls.
This one's gonna
over
go
the-
after Malbert. And yeah, even with that decent roll, it's not gonna hit him. Malbert's like, what's trying to poke me? Okay. As Itari, same thing as Melanie. 15 feet. You'll be over here.
That's fine. So, I guess the question is, can I don't. There we go. Can I see this one here?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, since they're at a distance and I don't know about the drakes yet,
Mm-hmm.
we're just going to try to get rid of some mooks. We're going to do the one closest to Melanie first, Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Yes. That will hit.
Okay. I imagine it's still up.
Yes.
All right. No, we're still level 10. Damn it. I only get 2 beams still. Ooh, nice damage.
Okay. You targeting the same one?
Yeah, same one because it's still up.
Okay. He is grave dust.
Wonderful. 10 out of 10.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward a little bit more now that we have some things taken care of. So that's 15, 20, 25, 25. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. Tilda.
So all the skeletons have been killed at this point, right?
There's just the one right next to Malbert. That's the only one that's left.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
So how far away were we? Like 30 feet?
You were 15,
the-
so if you do
15?
15, you'd be right at that corner,
Okay.
and then you can continue your movement from there. Your other half of your movement.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm going to swoop in on my broom. Whoosh. I will cast. Yeah, that's about there. I will cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Wow. Good job. On that guy.
All right.
He has to make a 14 dex save.
Okay. He does not make it.
Great, he takes a whole 5 points.
All right.
So many points. Guys.
Excellent.
And then... Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see. Let's see. I would like to cast Misty Step for my bonus action,
Okay.
if that's all right.
Oh, yeah. Where would you like to where Oh, isn't the Misty Step a move action?
No, it's a bonus
Okay.
action.
Where would you like to go?
Back here, I guess.
Okay.
Whoosh.
Whoosh. A whooshiness.
Yep.
Zoom. It's the sound of Misty Step.
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. The Drakes. This one is going to... You hid, right, Raine?
No, I'm just like pressed up against
Pressed
the wall.
up against the wall.
I'm more worried about ogre throwing boulders.
Alright, so...
Having flashbacks, like PTSD flashbacks to
Mhm.
King's Thunder.
Yep.
This guy is going to... Actually... Yep, this guy's gonna go after you, Prim.
Okay.
He is going to attempt to do the same thing he did to you when you first popped your head out.
Okay.
So... Alright. I am assuming a 14 and a 12 doesn't... I'm sorry. A 16 and a 14 doesn't hit you.
You would be correct.
But I assume a 24 does.
Yes.
Okay.
Do.
So 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The other one is going to target the same dwarf he's been trying to bite. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And yeah, that is their turn. Tegan is going to run into the area, take a quick scan of the area. Where did I put him? He'll be a statue. That's fine. There we go. And then he's going to try to shoot that skeleton. He shoots the skeleton. He kills the skeleton.
Good job, Tegan.
He did something.
I'm very proud of you.
Alright. And then the ogres are going to... Do they take any damage from your insects when they start the round?
Yes, they
Okay.
do. Let me open that back up. So that's going to be... make the saving throw when it starts when it starts or ends its turn there. So if it ends its turn there.
Okay. They don't like being here. So
Yes.
they are going to get out of here.
That's fair. It's difficult terrain and no visibility.
Okay. Yeah. So he's going to step out here. So that's 5. 10. And he has another... So he's going to go over here. And you guys are behind rocks. Everybody's behind a rock. Literally, except for Malbert. Okay, that makes things easy.
Poor Malbert.
Okay. He will. So you see him chuck this rock at Malbert, and it goes like an inch over his head and lands gracefully into this pile of rocks. Wow, even with that.
We all start clapping politely.
We
Right,
raise up
yeah.
scorecards, 10.
I was about to say, yeah.
9s.
So
Mine's like a 7.
I was about
Goddamn
7
Russian
from the
judges.
German judge.
this guy with his rock is.
Can he get
Is
through that
Emily in?
small space?
God,
He
this is
would
good ice
have
cream.
to. So if he went this way, so 20. Yeah. All right. So he'll go around. That'll use all his movement.
Yay!
Yep. Another rock misses Malbert by 2 inches and sails over his head, and Malbert just looks up, looks at the ogre, shakes his head. The other ogre is going to try 3rd time's a charm.
I mean, Raine's not invisible over there, but Malbert might be the more obvious choice.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you're. It's hard. It's gonna be hard to get you at that angle.
Malbert's a very obvious choice.
Nope, another 2 inches. These rocks keep on landing in that pile. It's really odd.
They're just stacked like a snowman.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah. It's like one of those those balance sculptures you see somebody make at the beach, just balancing one rock on top of the other. Malbert is going to fuck a drake up.
I thought you were going to say he was just going to fuck a drake. I'm like, what?
And
Why?
that's-
Well, he's gonna mess it up because all these hit. So no crits though. That makes him kind of sad, but that's the way life is. So Cat, I swear to God, if you do this to me now, I will hurt you.
Love the boy.
He doesn't want love, he wants food. This is French fry. So 3, 10, 15, 3, and then 14, 21, and then that's low. 10, 14, 8, 5. Okay. Alright, so first swing completely knocks the jaw off the drake. Second swing, hits him in the throat. You can hear his windpipe being crushed. And then the last swing, he does an overhead swing, lands on top of the creature's head. There's a crack, and then the drake falls limp on the ground. And he's going to run as far as he can over here towards that barricade. There. And that is his turn. Raine.
Okay, I will try to sneaky. I'm obviously not to the ogres, but to the strike.
Mm-hmm.
So I will roll sneaky for that. I'm right against them or not? I don't need to sneak. Never mind. I don't need it. Well, I would get advantage, so yeah, I'll sneak.
Okay. So you sneak.
And then I come around and stab.
Okay.
And stab.
Okay, that will hit. So 28.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay. Melanie.
All right. This is pretty much taken care of, yeah. The Drake over there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I was about to say, you only stabbed the one time. Don't you get several attacks?
I use my bonus action to hide.
Oh, okay.
Are you both Hold on. Melanie, decide what you're gonna do. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn it.
Oh, fuck.
Watch out, baby.
Okay.
All right. I am going to use my leaf bow,
Okay.
and of the three big guys over here, of these guys,
Yep.
if I'm looking at them, who looks the most wounded, if wounded at all?
This one looks the most wounded. He's got a lot more wasp stings than the other.
Stings.
Right. Okay. I wasn't sure which of those guys had been in the thing. I knew one of them had been. All right. I'm going to use my first attack to attack this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Leafy bow.
Okay, that will hit.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use Commander Strike
Mm-hmm.
and tell Raine, punch that in the face and get over here and help with the big things. So she can attack that Drake and finish it up. And add 5 to the damage.
All right, so
So
15.
28 damage.
28.
Yeah, because I get sneak attack because it's a different turn.
Oh, right. Yeah. So.
Dang, girl.
Yeah. 28. All right. Okay. Prim.
Okay, so I'm extremely concerned that people are just going out into the open right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Prim is going to... Oh, no dice roller. No thank you. Pop out from behind the rock and just go sprinting this way.
All right.
Not
so
today, dice roller.
So
Not
you're going to
today.
take the attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. It will attempt to bite you then.
That's okay, Prim. I'm fine.
That's only a 19, so yeah, he misses.
I believe in you, Raine!
Bye!
Is going to reach Malbert, is going to grab his wrist
Okay.
and clamp a bracelet onto it.
Mm.
And says, like, "You're not going to die today, mister." And she's going to cast Warding Bond.
Okay. All right.
Ah, damn it. Not
Zaitari.
going today.
So he now has a +1 bonus to his AC, and saving throws, and resistance to all damage.
Okay. Would you
And
like
so-
to know what his armor class is now?
Insane.
Yeah.
And
What
she
is
says,
it?
It's 27.
"Nice."
God
And she says, "Just stick within 60 feet of me, all right?"
He like he does the Clint Eastwood peering at you. Like squints his eyes.
Mm.
Trust me.
Zaitari.
Yeah.
And then I hide behind him.
Okay.
Literally with your...
No, he's is he medium?
He is medium.
Yeah, I think dwarves
Yeah,
are.
I can. Yeah, I can.
Dwarves are considered medium.
I just duck behind him.
What kind of save is this? Wisdom. Of course it is. Not like I think these ogres are particularly wise or anything. It's just a 15-foot cone. I can't get very far, is my problem.
I mean, metagaming pigeon, but maybe don't stand super close because I don't know what their radius is that takes damage if they throw. But I think it's a 10-foot area.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna basically move myself right here because I just want to move myself closer so that I can actually potentially do shit. Yeah. It's a lot of ogres. Which one of them doesn't look very hurt right now, if at all?
Northest one. Oh, not very
yeah,
hard. Sorry.
This middle
Not
one
very
does not
hard.
look like he's been touched at all. He was the one that didn't go in the insects.
Okay, he was not in the fuck zone. Alright, that's what I thought.
Fuck zone.
Okay, he is within range. I am going to cast Polymorph and turn him into
Sheep.
No, not a sheep. I'm going to turn him into a little Snow White ermine. So he's a little white weasel.
So
I was gonna say a stoat. Too.
Yeah, I was about to say-
That works too.
All right, he
Oh,
is
like from
a-
Anansi Boys.
He is now he does not make it. So he is a. Why do I type in stout and a caterpillar shows up? What the fuck
I
is
mean-
wrong with you, Roll20 search finder?
Yeah, it's a stoat. It's STOAT.
I mean, Weasel's probably gonna bring up more
Weasel
images.
will probably bring up something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did type in weasel, and I have pictures of. There's a green giant spirit weasel on the premium assets.
Interesting.
Hang on, what?
If you type in weasel, in the premium assets tab, giant weasel spirit green comes up. And it's a-
Amazing.
yeah, it's weird. Anyways, yes, he becomes a weasel. For the purpose of time, we will signify him as a cat.
That works.
That is slightly weasel-like.
At least he's probably not smart enough to run back in the into the cloud of insects and pop it.
No, ogres. And what else would you like to do, if anything, Zaitari?
That's it.
Okay, sounds good. Tilda.
Hi, sorry.
Yep.
I muted myself because I sneezed.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're all right.
Alright. I'm going to... God damn it. You had to do the middle one, didn't you?
It was the one that didn't have any damage.
It also, yeah, but AoEs.
Yeah, exactly. So now
Oh, yeah.
you just kind of screwed with my plans here,
Mm.
friend.
You could take out that Drake real fast.
That's fair. It's apparently still standing.
Yeah, it is menacing rain.
And she's not gonna get sneak attack anymore. Since
We want things that make her want to attack it.
Rain might get the killing blow.
No! She'll just cut off its testicles if it has any.
If the
And
cold
show
break,
that
though,
off
they're
all the
probably
time.
pretty small.
If it's a reptile, it won't have any. They'll be internal.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Them
In
hemi
that
penises,
case-
yo.
Yeah, cut off the hemipenes, Raine.
God. You guys.
One offhand comment 3 years ago.
Um,
This
I
was a male
suppose-
score. I can't even say it.
I'll shoot some magic missiles at that Drake. 1. Okay. 2. And 3.
Okay. So that's 12. Excellent. It takes those in the chest,
Boom, boom, boom.
and it sounds boom, boom.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
This
that's
Drake
it.
is not happy with Raine. So this Drake is going to displace your cloak. I
Get
remember
on
this
the
place.
fucking list, buddy.
So does a, and I know disadvantage on the first. I remembered. Does a 21 hit your armor class?
Ooh.
Let's make him roll one more.
Okay.
Wait a second. Who's hurt around here? Anybody hurt?
I am.
I'm not.
I'm gonna
Malbert
toss a-
is probably.
That'll be
I'll
a
toss a
next-
little healing word. Prim's way.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, darling.
I mean, I don't know how much it's gonna do.
15 will definitely not hit you.
Oh.
Okay.
So nice.
All right. Second attack. Does a 19 hit your armor class?
Not spending another fucking lucky on this. Yeah, it hits, and then the next one will not have advantage.
Right.
Because this one would have, because the other one missed. And once it hits, it's no longer advantage.
Okay. So you will take. This is the claw. 11 points of damage.
The claw.
And then the other one is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
This, only 7 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Okay, and it's gonna stay there. He likes where he is. Tegan is going to try to take a.
I mean, if you want to know, I did use my reaction, so I can't take an attack of opportunity.
It's a creature. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
It's stupid. Tegan's gonna try to take a shot at the Drake. Tegan takes a shot at the Drake. Tegan does some damage to the Drake.
Yay! Tegan hit something! Woo!
He's hitting things, guys.
So proud of him.
The ogres are gonna look dumbfounded at their cat weasel friend.
Hope to God they don't attack it.
And then this guy is going to throw a rock. There are several targets on the field now.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this with a D10.
I'm behind Malbert.
Do they even see you? Have you?
I was about to say, yeah,
hidden?
she's technically
I-
hiding.
No, I can't hide. I can't hide as a bonus action, so.
Yeah. She's just ducked down.
Yeah,
behind
I'm just
somebody bigger than her.
standing behind him, but I am smaller than him.
All right.
But that's one of your powers as a.
Yeah, but you can't actually take the hide action
Yeah.
for free.
Okay.
It's just that you have the opportunity to take it with a medium creature.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
So if Raine was a halfling, she could be like, I run behind this guy and I hide. Where did she go?
Yeah.
Oh no, sneak attack.
Melanie, you have a rock
Angle.
coming your way. You do not have a rock coming your way. It sails over your head.
Who was that?
This blue guy over here.
No, but
I mean, who almost
who was
hit
it
his
going
rock?
to?
Oh, you, Melanie.
Oh, okay. But it missed.
Yeah, it missed for sure.
Yay!
This
So-
guy is going to.
Stop going to sleep.
Grab a rock. And actually, he's right there. No, he's gonna grab a rock. And try to hit Melanie. Doesn't hit Melanie. Lots of rocks. Malbert is going to be like, okay, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
He hits.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
He hits.
You know, Mallory, you. Oh, sorry. I'll tell you later. I thought she was gonna have to roll a lot more dice.
Oh, okay.
16. Hold on.
I like how none of you reacted to that.
I'm writing an email, so I'm only partially paying attention. That's why the Mallory was like, "What?"
The Mallory.
I'm
Yes,
watching a
that caught my
video.
attention.
I'm watching a video of a corgi puppy eating food, and then it takes a bite, and then it goes ooh.
What?
And it
Oh
takes
yeah,
another
that's
bite,
right.
and then
I
it
heard
goes,
them like the little
"Oh."
oh.
So, Malbert
Adorable.
literally uses the hammer, does a golf swing into the ogre's stomach, and then swings back around, crushes his right shoulder, and then does an upswing and literally caves in from his bottom jaw up, caves in the ogre's skull. It is dead.
Holy shit.
Prim clap.
Okay. DM,
Yep.
the dice you're using today, save those, put them away, you know, like in a case somewhere,
For
and
friendly
keep
NPCs
them
only.
for NPCs only.
Mail them
friendly.
to me.
Let me just to let you know, I'm rolling average damage.
God damn.
Please mail the
Malbert's
dice to me.
Malbert's a beast.
And he's gonna turn to the other guy and like says you're next.
Yeah, you might
Raine.
not want to duel Malbert for that hammer.
I have to now.
Do you
Yeah.
See. Yep.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yep, 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 yep,
I just-
yep, yep,
DM,
yep.
Yep,
I feel like
yep,
I'm
yep,
missing a joke or something.
You are.
Oh yes, yes, Raine.
we're gonna see how stupid this creature is. I'm gonna go around the rock, come back over it, and see if that's a good enough stealth. I'll take the
Guess it depends on how
Attack
good
of
the
opp-
hide check is.
this is gonna do an attack of opportunity as I step away.
The Drake.
Yeah.
But you are between it and a rock.
I moved
Oh,
from
you
here.
moved. Oh yeah.
I already moved.
It's gonna take the. It misses you.
Alright. And I'm gonna get the hide.
Okay.
Hop up here and stab.
Okay.
You.
You stab it. It is still up. And
Out of
it's-
morbid care, was it a good stab or a stab?
it was an stab.
Did I- Okay, so it's not that stupid. That's my turn.
Okay.
Standing on top of a rock now.
All right, Melanie.
I watch Malbert just own this giant, and I'm like,
It's
I want
ogre.
that- ogre,
Slightly
sorry.
turned on right now, and you don't know
And I'm
why?
like, I want that hammer so bad. And so I'm gonna grab my leaf bow,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to attack the standing guy, the blue guy down there.
Okay.
27 to hit.
That hits. There is a branch like. There's a leafy arrow. There's an arrow in the shoulder.
Okay. And then I'm going to use Commander Strike again. And I'm just going to yell, Raine, stop messing around.
God damn it, Raine! Just kill the damn drink and get over here. Stop playing with that drink.
So if you hit, you add a 7 to that.
Okay. That fiery strike takes down the drake as the dagger goes into his skull. The inside of his skull lights up like a Christmas tree. There's flames coming out of the eyes, and then it's dead.
Oh, wow.
Jeez. Hellfire.
Prim.
So
Still
Prim
the best
is
villain Disney song.
absolutely, unquestionably. Prim is going to run over this way, past the barricade, and is going to grab the stoat.
Okay. Wait, where did you run from? I'm sorry.
It was right here.
Okay.
No, it was right here.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab the stoat.
Okay, you grabbed a stoat.
Is this an action?
Well, I assume stoats are kind of slippery, so roll me a athletics check versus its
Okay.
acrobatics. So stoats are
Yeah, it's like a
acrobatic.
grapple.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a grapple.
Nope, it's not slippery. It's not. The ogre is clearly not used to its new body.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's having to make some adjustments.
All right. Would you
It's not
say that
normal.
I have an action left, or can I hold this thing in one hand?
You can hold the stoat in one hand.
Okay. Then I'm going to point at this other ogre, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So it's been injured, so it makes a DC 15 Wisdom throw.
Okay.
Save.
It doesn't make it.
Okay, so it takes 16 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, and then I'm going to
damage to damage. I love
And
it.
then I'm going to go move back. I have 5 feet left of movement. I'm going to move here. I'm going to duck behind the barricade. I'm going to take the stoat with me.
Okay. You have the stoat.
Yay!
It's in your hand.
It's mine now.
Okay. Skeletons are dead. Zaitari.
Please lose concentration, please.
I'm gonna switch my poly. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This polymorph isn't good enough anymore. It needs to be on something else. Oh wait, no, I want to go invisible now. Aw, darn it. Yeah.
Just
So.
holding on to an ogre's pinky.
Oh, that's not
my
as
spell
pinky.
list really quick.
Oh
my god!
Go sit in the corner.
Get out, lewd,
You animal.
lewd. Alright,
And this is the
Too
comment
far.
that did it.
I know, right? We were all thinking it, really.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right. So I'm going to it's so boring, but I could do. Can I get up to it? I can. I'm gonna bum rush this fucking thing.
Okay.
Going my full movement.
Okay.
And using my before I move, using my bonus action, I'm going to cast. That's concentration. I'm not going to cast Hex. Never mind.
Never mind.
I don't know if we're gonna fight anything more powerful. How hurt is this thing looking?
This
gray
guy is pretty hurt.
Okay, then I'm not going to add on anything extra with the Hexblade's curse. I'm just going to hit it a whole lot.
Okay.
So I'm going to take out my desolation and pain and cause some desolation and pain to this fucking ogre. So do the regular hand first.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Okay.
Regular hand.
That definitely hits. So
Okay.
that's 19. Yeah. So first shot of desolation. The first shot, you cut open its stomach.
Mm-hmm.
You see some intestines tumble
Charming.
out, and then you just swing around, go for the throat, hook the throat, and decapitate his head off.
Nice.
fuck.
Nice.
Solid.
Baller.
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, because I still have my bonus action.
Stab it again.
No. Because there's nothing within really immediate range that I can hit because we're holding the stoat.
Well, what I
So
was going to ask is actually relevant to the stoat really fast. How far are we on from the edge of the mountain?
I was gonna ask Tilda to take it up really high.
Yes.
Whatever you
We
guys
need
want to
Manser,
do.
DM.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Are we
I
very
mean-
close to any cliffs? I mean, like, did we pass any cliffs on our way here?
You've passed a few.
Like, any of them that are within, like, 5 minutes walking distance? Just like,
You could ask Malbert, and he'll probably have some
I mean,
suggestions.
the other thing that I could also do is take the stoat. We go outside. I take the stoat. I cast Dimension Door and go up 500 feet.
No,
And as
but
I
we
get
have a
closer-
broom. We have a broom.
I know, but I mean that's a fun way to do it.
it's true.
It's very immediate.
You might want to save your spells, considering
Oh
we're
no,
just
yeah,
giving up the dungeon.
I know. I'm just saying it would just be funny.
Alright, so are all the ogres dead? Like everything within immediate range is dead.
It appears so. Yes.
Okay. Are we out of initiative?
Yeah, you're
Any
out.
more drakes hiding in the snow?
You're out of initiative.
Malbert.
Prim very solemnly holding this wriggling weasel goes over to Tilda and like proffers it to her. Miss Tilda, would you please take this up as far as you can and then let go?
Sure.
I mean, it would be it's the easiest way to deal with it.
Yes, of course.
All right.
I mean, we could also technically put it in the portable hole and just wait.
And just
Yeah, but-
wait.
Well,
but
it
then
can
you have to get
strength.
the body out.
It can do the strength save to get out. So
Okay. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
never
So
mind.
pick up the portable hole.
How high is this cavern?
Probably 20 feet.
Oh yeah, it's gonna.
That's not enough. Yep.
Probably not. Yeah.
All right.
Because I think what's the terminal velocity? Where does that
20
stop?
d6 is the
Yeah.
is the max, and I want to say it's like 100 feet or something like that.
No, it's 1d6 per 10 feet, so it's
That
200
would be
feet.
200 feet. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So Prim like hands the stoat over.
Mm-hmm.
I think that 200 feet should be doing it. Do you want a
Okay.
coat? Do you want an extra coat?
Uh,
Here, and she like takes off like like I imagine she's got like a cold weather like cloak or wrap or something to go with her
Okay.
cold weather outfit, and
Yeah.
just like puts it over Tilda's lap.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you, darling. All right, here I go.
Yeah, I'll go outside as well.
I'll
Just
go
to
outside.
watch her, and because
Make
it's a
sure it doesn't
cantrip.
finish off.
We all go and watch this.
I am actually going to be inside here by this barricade, staying away from the insect plague, and
Raine,
watching.
where
Oh,
were
it
you?
only.
Raine, where were you?
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
I was
You
over there.
found a drake. You found a drake.
I
And
am
found a
invisible.
you're
I am
invisible,
I did
and you went like from here to here.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God. There's a pit.
There's like a hole somewhere. Where's the hole?
I was
I was
hoping
gonna say,
I was hoping it wasn't gonna be you, but
But it was.
but it was.
yeah, but it was. Hold on. Yeah. So
That's why you asked where Prim came from.
So as you walk, your foot like catches, but you're able to maneuver out of the way, and there's a 15-foot pit that opens up beneath you.
God.
But you're fine.
Oh, that was fun. Watch out for the newly opened pits.
That was fun.
You guys see
Oh,
just
man.
Raine just foot in. She like acrobats her way around and then pit.
Do they see that, or are they all watching me go up?
They're probably
They're all
no,
watching
they're
you.
watching you actually. They're watching you go up 200 feet
Also,
and release.
she's invisible.
Yeah.
Just
Um,
a pit opens
So
up.
just from behind us, we all hear whoop. Snow falling.
Yeah, so I'm just keeping an eye this way.
Okay.
As Tilda drops the stoat from 200 feet in the air, I'm just going to prepare an action. You know, it just keep preparing it
Mm-hmm.
because it's a cantrip for Eldritch Blast in case this thing isn't dead.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, after I let it go, you might want to just drop.
You could hit it on the way down.
Yeah, I could. Once it gets within 20 feet, I'll just try to hit it with Eldritch Blast twice.
Okay.
Alright, already, I'm gonna ready Toll the Dead for if it's not dead when it hits the ground.
I'm
Or
gonna
just-
ready my bow, in case it's not dead. as
All
well,
of us are going to pepper it with arrows and spells.
Okay.
basically.
So I'm going up as high as I can without fucking freezing my fucking face off.
I
Okay.
gave you a blanket.
Tilda
Yes,
has
you did.
delicate
I'm
sensibilities.
Exactly.
Hey, at least your
Tilda
wings
has
aren't gonna
Tilda.
melt.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, after like
Raine would not
Probably,
phrase
like-
it that way.
50 or 60 feet, like after I can see that Tilda has dropped the stoat and it's like flailing in the air. I don't know when that point would be, but I would drop the polymorph.
hmm
Um,
That's what I was saying. You might want to drop polymorph so that it doesn't have that extra.
one
like
hit
six
point.
points.
You never know. That could
Yeah,
be
it
enough.
could.
It's,
It
yeah,
could
true,
be.
it's true.
Yeah, it's fine. I totally get it. Also, I imagine having a bigger thing is going to be easier to hit than a very tiny thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. So I drop it.
Okay. Hold on.
you know,
Just
I'll just do my
20d6.
Eldritch Blast now.
So
Just,
20d6. I'm just using the computer.
It takes 10 points of damage from Eldritch Blast.
So you see the horrified look of the ogre as arms out as if it were skydiving, flailing about.
It's like fucking Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the whale.
Yeah.
falling.
Can Chariots of Fire play as it's falling?
Sure.
Da, dum, ba, da, ba, ba, ba,
And
da,
it
ba, da, ba, ba, da.
as it approaches the ground, its arms are out, and it literally, like our cartoon, goes It's pretty dead.
Oh man, it's a water balloon full of marinara. I let the spell go.
Okay.
I would have been behind it like 50 feet. Just kind of kept.
You're out of the splash zone, don't worry.
Yeah.
Prim was.
Oh man! Oh my god!
I don't think Prim was smart enough.
Ew.
Oh no.
I love polymorph. It's the best.
Malbert's just standing there.
Creative problem solving.
It is very creative, yes.
Well, we should probably get going further into that cave.
Yeah, we should.
Yes.
The spell
I did
cast
hear.
lasts for an hour.
Agreed.
Cave is probably warmer anyways. Alright, so
I did hear a yelp from inside, so I think Raine probably tripped over something, maybe?
Probably. She's the acrobatic one, Malbert asks.
Excuse me, I am also very flexible and quick on my feet. Thank you very much. So we don't have just one person who is acrobatic. I, too, am acrobatic.
And quick to take offense at being called not acrobatic.
No fucking shit.
Wow.
He
I
just
mean-
looks at you, and
It doesn't come up very much where I have to be very acrobatic, but it
Those
can
horns are
happen.
not
And I am
aerodynamic.
very good at it.
I'm just gonna go up to Zaitari and just kind of pat her on the back, like it's okay.
yeah, Tegan's like,
Okay.
"It's come on, dear, let's go. we have a cave to explore."
You know, if I ever almost fell in a pit, I would surely be able to save myself.
Oh my fucking god.
As we're walking back into the cave towards
Don't make me take expertise.
towards the huge.
I
hole
have
that
expertise in acrobatics, damn
I
it.
know, that's why I said don't make me take expertise in performance.
Oh, okay.
So as we're
Well,
walking
if we
back
want to
in,
fight that, we want to do that.
Jesus Christ. As we're walking back in, Prim like nudges Malbert and says, "Keep that ring on ya. Even when the spell wears off, I can cast it again."
He gives you the squint.
If
Put a ring on it.
if you have the bracelet on, do you have to still touch somebody to cast it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. That's fair.
He says, "You remind me of my friend Antoinette."
Antoinette.
Yeah. And he's gonna just walk.
We
you
met
back.
her.
If you're not interested in wearing it, I'm fine with wearing it. Not
Who? I'm trying to remember who Antoinette is.
No, you haven't met her, but
Okay.
some of us have.
So
okay.
Prim- okay, so
Have I
Prim,
met her? 'Cause
yeah.
I don't. I'm not going.
Melanie has not. Bryn has.
So Prim
Oh.
is just like stops.
Oh, is she the goat lady?
No. She was the gnome with like pink hair that helped us out in the Cobalt Caves.
She helped you out with the Well, she wasn't there because she had to go chase Deacon down the hole.
Oh no, that's right. She helped us with oh my god, the
Bird people.
Corbin, the
Yeah.
Corvids,
Yep.
the dire Corbies.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can I make
Was I
an
here
insight
for this?
check to see if
You
that's
were
a
there, yeah.
negative,
Okay, that's what I thought.
negative
I think this might have
association or
been-
not?
Sure, you
Like-
can make an insight check.
Okay.
Your first mission with us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my first thing. Like
You,
my first session.
you get the feeling that that's more of a positive thing.
Okay. So it's like shrugs. All right. As long as it's not bad. And keeps walking.
When you guys get back inside, there's a pit.
Yep.
I see you found some traps. Yes? I'm just yelling it like into an area. It's probably the exact opposite of where she is.
I just fly over the approach.
Oh, right.
Not giving away my position. Yes, I found it with my great investigative skills and just opened it up so you guys could see it.
Oh well, we
Oh
appreciate
yes,
that.
I'm sure.
All right.
I think we should end it because there's some more to this.
I would imagine.
So
I think ending
Well, I'm
on
shocked.
the ogre water balloon is a high point.
it's a pretty good high point.
I would agree.
It's a point of some
is
sort.
200 feet high.
Ah.
Next week is good, guys.
Oh god damn it! I just got it. Son of a bitch. That took a minute.
The 200 feet high took a minute?
Yeah, the 200 feet high point.
Oh.
Sorry.
You
It
guys-
took me to the third honey heist to figure out the High Bear Nation.
What?
Really?
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I know. I'm like,
I haven't watched the Honey Heist yet. I'm still trying to get caught up first.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm so far
I-
behind on the
to
second.
be honest, I
campaign.
kind of figured it was the way Marisha loves weed. I thought it was that reference.
Sure, but also it's literally hibernation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one of them. They introduced the name. Well, she introduced the name in the second one, and then repeated it obviously in the third one. And I can't remember who it was for, but I got the pun like after probably like halfway through the game of hearing it, and I can't remember what it is now, but it was somebody's. It was like a character's name.